Spending all my time just thinking about you.
One thing, right? If it, like I said on that film,
And this guy walks up and
days away just thinking about you.
and he goes, Can I get 2 of every cocktail for the table? Or 2 of every cocktail. We're like, no, don't do that. Like, 2. And then we handed out like over 100,000 free masks and shit. And just for reference,
Spending all my time just thinking about you.
It's like, you know that is the name of the lockdown. I'll give you a Chinese
days away just thinking about you.
And John Cena does it, it's like, what the fuck?
I don't care what they say.
I'm in the right place.
Don't you know?
Because I think your gloves fuck it.
Dear mama, I'm wondering where the time went. Well spent, been working up on my mindset. Been at it a minute and I ain't made shit. Do it for the love of the music, not for a paycheck. And everybody hating, they hoping we wouldn't make it. Face it, days that I feel like I couldn't take it. Complacent ain't something I'm ever faced with. Looking in the eyes of my daughter, I hope I make this time spent writing these rhymes. Something to reflect on with feelings of pride. I got a drive and a hunger that eats me alive. I gotta make this thing work, it's the reason I try. I gotta prove to my family the way you provide can be found inside your heart along with all your desire, yeah. Never listen to anything that they tell me. Ain't a single second that I ain't be feeling wealthy.
Spending all my time just thinking about you.
Every single second I feel like I'm getting closer.
Laying days away just thinking about you.
No turning back, no looking over my shoulder.
I don't care what they say about me.
Don't you know, don't you know?
I'm laying on my back, bro, and I just like, not tearing up, but like I just had this smile on my face. Like,
And these guys, some of these guys in inbox were inboxing me and Tori going, run, like you need to run, like the boat's about to go, I'm like, fuck, this guy's like speeding through, pulls up, we pull up, and the ferry was about 20 meters off the dock, just going, but we just missed it, but like 20 meters. Bub, where's my passport? And she's like, I don't have it, you had it last night. I'm like,
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to FireCast episode 75. We are back. I got mis amigos. We have been gone a long time. If you've been watching the Fiddlers, thank you. We're back. FireCast is back. These boys have been on a long trip, very long trip in Europe. Last time we sat to record was the Hot Ones special, which was fucking ages ago.
feels like ages ago, eh?
We got a lot of stories, a lot of good times. Not much has changed on my end, same old, but these two have been on a journey that we are all going to hear about right now. But we also have some questions from the viewers just about your trip and things people want to know about Europe. I haven't heard anything. I purposely told these two not to tell me anything about it because I'm going to hear it all now for the first time. And the last bit of housekeeping before we can get into it. The domain names for our Trip Jacket apparel store and the Trip Jacket Mafia website have changed. They were .com, now they're .com.au. Okay, it's very important because if you type in .com, it won't pop up. Okay, so when you go to the website, .com.au. Anyway, it's in the links in our bios. You got to update it too.
yeah.
But yeah, man, welcome back, boys. It's a pleasure. Let's cheers.
Yo!
Salud.
Fucking missed
How
this,
we
bro.
doing, pussy?
Fucking hell.
Let's go, man. Woo!
Welcome back. I missed you guys, man. It's been tough, but we're back. It feels good to be back.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So
Where do we begin?
I don't know.
Like,
That's what I was
it
about to
feels
say.
like
Like
What
6
are we-
weeks. 6 weeks in Europe feels like a fever dream. Like when I look
Yeah.
back at all
Bro.
the events that took place, the things we've seen, like every day you get up and it's just like not your everyday go to work. So it's kind of like the sky's the fucking limit, and you're forced to kind of make the use of every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I don't
But-
even know where to begin, baby. God damn,
Well,
man.
I mean, let's just put it this way: like we started off with fucking a 4-day festival.
Oh.
we literally camped 4 nights at Rampage, that dubstep festival.
So, well, first of all, before we get into it, I just want to say thank you to everyone in the Discord. You're a sick cunts, bro, for keeping that shit pumping while it was gone. That was insane. It was so cool seeing that, like, still popping and you guys still talking to each other in there. So that's fucking awesome. So thank you guys. Yeah, man, fuck. I guess, bro, we flew to Belgium. That was the first country. 4-day festival. Landed in Belgium. We were there for a couple nights, which we partied. The first night we got there pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
So like some of us
fucking
a bit,
hard.
a bit too hard, but we went hard nonetheless, bro. But it's so different though, because me and Chloe were talking about that. Like the energy levels from when you get there to when you're going home, it's like when you leave, you're like depleted. Like you've got no brain cells, no serotonin. You just want to get home. But when you land and everyone's on that fucking excitement vibe and shit, bro, it's unreal, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, we land Belgium. I guess the best way we can do it is I've got the tier list here, my boys.
Oh, that's dope. That's a great idea. Tier list. Yes, go
So,
country by country.
All my
tier list.
all my gamer friends will know
Yeah, that's fucking sick, man.
what a tier list is. So essentially, S tier being the best, A second best, B considered as mid tier. So
What's
kind
it?
of average.
Why is it SABCD?
I don't know. This is how
That's
it is.
just the rank,
That's
just
the ranking.
it.
Just, yeah.
So S, is,
Okay.
S is the
S-
best,
S is-
D the
yeah.
worst.
Okay.
So something, I guess B is considered average,
Middle.
and then below average, and
Yeah.
then dog poo,
Yeah.
amazing. So S tier, S tier. I'm talking like it was like amazing.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, like it was.
Your favorite one.
You could probably live there in that country or that area, or which I'm saying. So I don't see many countries
No.
or places getting the
I
S
think
tier.
A.
So wait, you're ranking the country itself, not your experience.
No. So what I'm thinking is, right, I've got a list on my PC of all the things that we did. And we'll even chuck in Rampage and Croatia Sail in there, even though Rampage wasn't Belgium and Croatia Sail wasn't Croatia. But I'll still chuck them in there because they were such a big part of the experience.
You
right?
have to. Yeah.
So
I like
we'll
that,
chuck it in
yeah.
there, right? But yeah, again, remember, for me personally, there's only one place that does get the S tier. Now I'm talking that's a place where you could live. The people were tops. You could
Yours
get
is going to be
around.
Switzerland. Yours is going to be.
So
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying?
Let's go in order then. So from your trip order. So
Yep.
paint the picture. You leave Sydney, boom, touchdown in Belgium for
first.
Rampage. Okay, how
I'll be,
was Rampage? How'd you go? What was any stories
kick us off,
relevant?
Joey. I'll get one marker, which would be my color to ranking, and then your color will be the
Yeah, I
other.
like this idea.
So do I rank it first and then explain, or no? Oh, whatever.
Maybe just explain a little bit.
Yeah,
And
but like we got to Belgium where the festival was, and it was weird. It was like in a big field where there was a lot of wind turbines. Do you know those giant
Yeah,
wind turbines?
that's cool.
So we get to this field, and first of all, the bus drops us off 200 meters before
More.
where, and then,
It was like a
and then-
kilometer.
and then the cunt drives past us as we're walking down, and we're like, "Is that the bus?" And what the fuck? I don't know if he meant to or whatever, but he just dropped us off at the wrong spot. So he's like pulling a bag over the gravel and shit. Fucking, he's lost a wheel on his suitcase. We get there and it's just like they have a mad section for the internationals that are traveling. You have your own little camping area sectioned off, and you have a little reception thing where like there's always someone manning that. So if you have a problem, you can just talk to them.
well, that's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then they had that. Then they had all the locals and all the actual Europeans who party till literally sundown to sun up, no stop. Like there's gremlins in that.
It was
motherfucker.
like a zoo.
There was a running joke where I think there was a running joke where there was people outside one of like our tents. It wasn't my tent, but one of the guys' tents, and then they said it reminded them of a scene of Last of Us. There was just zombies, like Europeans. Always you hear sounds where you're like, and you're like,
it was
like,
weird.
yeah, like clickers, like, like literally got eaten
But
another pill.
was the music always thumping?
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. And for me, there was like I had fun every day, but the best day was like in terms of music for me was like the second day where it was like,
What a day.
who was that? Fucking what's the team? What is it? Was that the Chime?
Chime, Ace, Climb.
Yeah, Chime.
Chime,
That
Ace
Chime
Aura,
set,
Skybreak.
sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it was just like you had to pay €5 for a shower if you wanted a shower. So, but the shower's actually pretty decent. But the music was good. But it was just like some people there, they don't even shower. Like they'll be in the same
stinky
item of
cunts.
clothing the third day. Remember that Aussie guy we ran into?
Bro, shout out.
He wore the same. He was a mad cunt, but he did not change. Like he
Same
didn't,
outfit for 3 days, swear to God. And you want to know the funniest thing, right, is that this motherfucker, right, shout out to you, bro. So the way we met him was, so before we landed in Belgium, there was Rampage, they have their own app, right? And in that app, you can make like groups. or like a Fred,
That's cool.
right? So I made a Fred saying any Aussies coming to Rampage, ? And that was the name of my group. So I made that group, made it public. And as the days go on, before we get there, people start joining it and commenting, yeah, I'm from here, I'm from wherever. I'm like, okay, cool. And then this one guy comments and goes, yeah, I'm coming from fucking WA by myself, whatever. And I see his profile picture, long blonde hair and shit, typical Aussie, right? Looks like a surfer. We get to the fucking pre-party or whatever. Me and the boys, we all went down to get a drink and shit. And then all you see stumbling down from the fucking field is this guy with long blonde hair in flip-flops, bro. 2 drinks in his hand, a ciggy in his mouth. And this cunt, the first 3 hours into this festival was stumbling, bro. And I'm like...
Like it was the end of the night.
Yeah. Like he was fucking like this, bro. He was sideways off his fucking head. And I look, I'm like... That's the fucking guy. That's the guy off the fucking group. So we've got like gone over and talked to him. He's like, yeah, that's me. And then we ended up becoming mates with this cunt. And every day we saw him, he was more fucked as the festival like progressed. Bro, he was a sick cunt, man. He was from Perth. So Perth people love to party. But that was great. But in like, it was unreal, man. Like that, it was just like honestly, I was sleeping in the dirt. Like the tents were covered in dirt and shit, bro. Like literally, Joey had a fucking problem with his tent when we fucking landed and shit, bro.
Yeah, me and Tori booked a 2-man tent, thinking that it would be okay for the 2 of us. Which, in theory, yeah, you can if you're willing to like fucking Bear Grylls it with like a small little tent above you. But we didn't realize how small it was, and then like everyone else had a 4-man tent because there was obviously 4 of them in the tent. We got in there. And it started raining, so we got there, it was overcast, and all of a sudden it started sprinkling. I'm like, okay, this is manageable, whatever. We get to the tent, and then I'm just like, I'm kneeling down in this tent because you can't like stand up at any point in the tent or nothing. And I'm just like,
it's like a swag.
Yeah. And then I'm like, we just showered just before, come back to get changed. I try to get changed, I can't stand up, so I'm on my knees getting changed in my undies and shit. And then in order for me to get open my suitcase, we had to put the blow up mattresses up like that. So then while Tori was getting changed on her knees and shit, just like stumbling over, like the tent walls were already caving in like this, and we're like, bro, we can't do this shit. So I went to the concierge, like at the guy at the front, and I was just like, do you have any more extra tents? And because they set up a few extras just in case some break or whatever the fuck. So I just paid an extra 300 Australian to upgrade to a 4. Yeah, but the money didn't even matter. I got to the point, Tori looked at me, she's like, I want to go home. And she's like,
she goes,
not home as in like back to the apartment. Like, I want to go back to Sydney right now. This is fucked. Because it was raining. It was like, we couldn't move. And I'm like, bro, fuck that. But then people, like the Europeans, like they are very... we're very privileged over here, or me especially, like I've noticed. Anyone in Australia, especially me, I'm very comfortable. I feel like a lot of Europeans are willing to just give them a fucking little teepee, just enough to sleep. They don't care if they're
there for a rave.
Tent walls, they're there for a rave. Yeah,
fucked up,
yeah. Like there was this guy that was sitting in a hammock back at like when we were kind of kicking on after the music stopped, back where our tents are. There's these hammocks, and we're laying in a hammock, and this guy across from us was wrapped in, those those alfoil blankets. Bro, do you know those alfoil blankets, bro? So he's wrapped himself up in the alfoil blanket, and he's like around his head, and he's cooking, bro. Like he was on something else because we seen steam coming from his hammock.
I thought it was a barbecue.
Bro. Yeah. So Iggy seen
smoking
smoke,
a vape,
and then he's like, oh, what the fuck is that? And then he looks over and there's a person, and then he was just fucking smoking, like, and then I'm like. We're just laughing at that time. Just like, bro, that's how that's how I cook my fish. Like I literally wrap my fish up before. I go stuff some tomato and garlic in him. It's like watch him cook, and all of a sudden, like we're talking all this mad shit, like not teasing him, but just do you know how you just taking the piss? We didn't know if he was sleeping or not, but we were just laughing, like fucked up. And then after about like 5 minutes of us just like making a joke, not at his expense, but like just the situation. Like he's literally, and then he just got up eventually and left. And I'm like, imagine if it was Australian, he can just hear. I actually know a lot of Belgian people know fucking English.
Yeah. You're standing right next to him.
But he just gets up and goes back to his tent, and his tent was like 10 meters away. So he's like just twisted up in the hammock, and he just goes up.
Got bored. Maybe he got self-conscious because he could hear these cunts fucking making fun of him.
That's what I thought. I'm like we didn't mean like that, but it's like if you're sitting.
Did we take that big train from? Yeah,
we did. So we didn't really land in Belgium.
We landed in Germany
Frankfurt
and took a 2-hour train.
Took that mad bullet train,
Barra.
with it, bro. you tell the story about this train, bro? That has a full buffet on
Bro,
the train.
there was a bar on the fucking train. And
That's
bro,
sick, man.
we were the loudest cunts on this train. We were drunk as fuck, bro, smashing drinks and shit. Bro, I ended up getting into a fucking, not an argument, but like a little confrontation with like these French gypsies. So I think there must have been like immigrants or migrants because, again, you're in Europe. You can just take a fucking train to any country you want, right? So we got on the train. We're looking for, and obviously we've bought seats, right? Because it's a 2-hour fucking train.
4.
Like or whatever. Looking for the 4 hour?
I think 4. Oh no, was it 2? Maybe.
I don't know. It was a long
Felt like
ass
4.
fucking train, bro. So we're looking for our tickets and shit, and we're walking around. We've got our suitcases in there and shit, and then I see like these family of like, you know, people in our seats. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm talking to this random like German dude. I'm like, bro. Like, and then Chloe's like asking, like, are these the seat numbers? He's like, yeah, they're your seats down there. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go over, I'm like, bro, buddy, you're in our seats, eh? Like, show me your ticket. What seat does your ticket say? And he's going, oh, no, like, sorry. And speaking in his language, looking at his family, and they're all like awkward, and he's like laughing and shit, like, obviously trying to be a smart ass. I'm like, bro, show me your ticket so I can help you. And he's like, oh, no, whatever. And then so they didn't have tickets. So these cunts have just jumped on the train. Then the fucking train conductor guy come and fucking kicked them. They got kicked off the train and shit. So I think they were like trying to migrate, but that was fucking unreal too. That was a cool fucking experience, bro. Just like you see the countryside going past and shit.
That would have been sick.
But look,
I got a question though about Rampage before we move on. In terms of music acts, who was there? Any highlights for? Did you even pay attention to any of the fucking music going on? Or anyone you stood out for you? Highlight?
Was it Wooleye?
highlight sets for me: Wooly, Proto Stars.
Woolly, I'm like Wooleye.
Proto
Wooleye am.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Proto Stars glitch hop set, and Rock Sonic, and then Chime back to back Ace Aura back to back. Bro,
That day was unbeatable, though.
bro, that Proto Stars glitch hop set was the pre-party. So this is the first day out of 4. So we were there, bro. It was raining. We were drunk as fuck, bro, and we were dancing under a teepee in the middle of the teepee, and the teepee was leaking rain through the teepee, and it was just us, like our group, dancing in the rain, and he was playing all old school music we used to listen to on benders and shit. And we would, bro, every 2 seconds someone was going, oh, like that. And I remember just stopping, I looked up, and like I just had this smile on my face where like, it's all my mates, bro. Everyone's dancing in the rain. We're all soaking wet. And I was like,
That's
bro,
sick,
what
man.
the fuck? So for me, I'll be purple. Rampage obviously gets the A tier, and Belgium as a country and a whole gets the B tier. So Rampage obviously the A tier because it was just so fucking fun, and it was just like obviously unbeatable, right? But Belgium as a country itself wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Could I live there? Probably not. It was the food, like Belgium, the food was very
he passed me the
like average. Like there was no like, you know what I mean? So then Joey, you can go blue, and then you can write your wherever you think the
Belgium
tiers are.
looked interesting on your when I saw your photos and shit. You're posting.
It was.
It's weird.
It
man.
was awesome, but it was. How do I describe it? It was.
Do I just write it here?
Yeah, just right next to it. Yeah. It was awesome, but again, like, yeah, like I don't know, like. There was a little bit of an English barrier with some places. There were some people who knew English and that, but there was a little bit of a barrier. The food, again, kind of average. Like, there was no, like, I asked for, like, pancakes and that one morning for breakfast, and there was this one waffle with just a cream on it. Like, no
How's that
chocolate,
pancake?
no strawberry, like, and there's no other options. Like, bro, my missus would be trying to ask for, like, fucking... like a coffee with vanilla, like vanilla syrup
latte.
or vanilla syrup, and they wouldn't know what it is.
I'd do the same. I agree.
Same.
I was actually hesitating to put Rampage at B just because by the 3rd day I was so weathered that I'm just
Drained.
like, I'm just like, holy fuck, like Rampage is mad, but for me,
You want to get out of there.
I think
like,
2 days is my max. Like if we
2
can't-
days for that sort of thing seems perfect.
Yeah, but I feel like the third and fourth was like a
struggle.
I felt like Rocky Balboa, bro. Like fucking in the 10th round, just like fucking.
About Rampage though, it seemed like in the photos, and I spoke to Mum about this. Mum said the same thing. It seemed like there wasn't that many people. Like, how do you
Oh,
guys
no,
have
no,
an idea
there
how
was
many
heaps.
people?
there was heaps.
Bro,
There was heaps.
How many? Do you know the attendance like off the top?
It'd be easily not as much as like EDC. EDC in that they're the biggest in
you
the
reckon
world.
over 10,000?
Bro, EDC. I'll put it this way: there'd be at least over 150,000.
I was talking about Rampage.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Rampage 10,000. That's not a lot.
No, way more.
No, way more, right?
Rampage 150,000.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Okay.
I reckon.
My judgment for counting heads.
No, no, no.
is so-
Yeah, mine too, bro.
Yeah,
Now
man.
put it this way: so EDC peaks at like 400,000, which is huge. I think
It's massive.
Tomorrowland probably around the same or a bit more. Rampage was not as big, so I reckon kind of close to half. I reckon 150K.
Fuck, that's quite.
Bro, you don't understand, bro. The camping alone, I couldn't tell you how many thousand of people. Like, bro, so our campsite was here, and there was not, which is we picked the Festies tent side, which is not glamping, but it was a bit more segregated and quiet. So we had a bridge, right? So we kind of had our own little area. The only thing that was a shame about our side was we didn't have our own shower block, but we had our own toilet block, our own bar.
But when he says toilet, he means a literal shithole. So
hole
do you
in
know,
the
do you know
ground,
those?
yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
those ones that are just a hole? So like
You're
you don't even
squatting
get
over,
you don't
yeah.
even get that flap thing. Do you know in the portaloos? You at least have the flap to block you to be like, oh, don't see all this shit. But you just look down when you go, and there's just shit on top of shit on top. And then one time,
dude.
and then you'd go into some, and you'd see people. I'd be washing my hands outside the sink, and you'd see people walk in, and there'd be shit, not even around the bowl, but on the back wall.
Oh, what
yeah,
the-
like people do some weird shit. Do you ever walk into a toilet and you're like, did someone do a cartwheel while shitting in here at the same time?
Splatters.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you get it on the wall? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, but
It was unreal, bro. But then you had like our side, and then it was separated by a bridge, right? And I'm telling you, this shit was like Narnia. Go over the bridge. Our side was kind of cool, a little bit tame. There'd be music pumping and that. You walk over this bridge, bro, and I'm telling you, bro, you stand on top of the bridge and you just look. You can just see tent as far as like the eye could see, and it was just like zombies, like literally, like and music.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is, each campsite had their own DJ, the one mate who brings the speaker, but they're camping next to each other with both speakers on full blast. So it's like, and it's all different music in just
and the
one little
Europeans, they
area.
dance like this. They go,
Yeah, like that.
they bounce.
Oh, bro, it was fucking funny. It was insane. Bro.
Well, that's a great experience. But so, Rampage for both of you, A, and
Yep.
Belgium, B for both of you.
Yep.
From Rampage in Belgium, where do you go to next? Do you get on planes, or did you train it to the next spot?
I think we trained it to Amsterdam, didn't
Yeah, we did. We
Amsterdam
trained it
was
to
second.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
Amsterdam look fucking cool.
And our
dude.
first flight was from Amsterdam to Barca. But yeah, the train to Amsterdam wasn't bad. But Amsterdam's
long's
so
the train?
beautiful. I think it was like an hour and
and a bit.
40.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not
Yeah.
too bad from like Belgium, but like
Amsterdam looks
it's
amazing.
amazing,
Oh,
bro.
mate,
It's
it looks
amazing.
insane.
And I'm
Unreal.
not even talking about just the weed, because let me tell you, I had half an edible. These guys had a half an edible, and
No, I had a quarter, and I was
Bro,
high.
Brad was sitting outside. We were getting waffles.
We had to
for
take him
dessert.
home.
He was sitting on the. Do you know how there's a shop window? There's a little ledge you can sit on.
We had to
he was
take him
sitting
home.
on, He was sitting on the edge, and he was just like laughing, like full giggling, bro, glassy eyes. But yeah, it was just crazy. Not even just the weed, but like the canals. Like I like the
Oh,
little
It looks
canals.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's so good, bro.
It's crazy that people live there. Like, imagine
Yeah.
living there.
That's why.
That's
like,
what Tori was always saying to me. We'd be walking around. Tori's like, it's crazy because I see locals and I'm like, what are they doing now? But it's like, I just forget it's a Monday in
Yeah.
their own country and they're probably on the way to work.
Their
or
house is around the
picking their
corner.
kids up.
It's
And we're
weird.
like, oh, look at this shop. Look at this. Because when you're overseas, everything.
bro, fucking.
better.
We went into the weed shop in Amsterdam, bro, and this shit looked like something out of Willy Wonka.
Peaky Blinders. For
There-
me, it was Peaky Blinders.
Bro, there was a guy, with like a little bowler hat at the
little
front.
bowler
yeah.
hat, and he's like, and then he asked you if you were standing outside the shop. He's like, oh, can you just stand away so that people can like come in or whatever? And then you'd go in and they're like wearing bow ties behind the counter and shit,
And they're just rolling up weed and
Yeah.
shit, bro. It was weed as fuck,
they have,
man.
They have joints. They have sativa, indica. They had all these cakes, but they serve them in like Iggy said. It was like a Willy Wonka style
little
box,
box,
because
yeah.
you open the box and it's gold on the inside.
It's
gold
like a
trim.
delicious treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like we got a. I got a red velvet one and then like a caramel fudge one or whatever.
Bah.
And you forget, right, that you want to eat so much of it.
Because it's actually yum.
Because it's yum as fuck. And then you're like, oh, if I get the munchies from an edible, I'm not going to wake up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to.
Bro, and I got my cake, right? And I knew, I was like, okay, this weed is going to be nothing like the weed at home. Like, this is proper weed. So
They had medium strength joints and strong strength.
yeah, but I don't even smoke weed anymore. I don't smoke it. I just don't like it. So I was like, you know what? I can handle an edible, but I'm going to have a quarter because I know that this shit's going to bro. I was that fucking stoned off a quarter, and these motherfuckers ate half. We had to take half the boys home and shit. They got too high.
Put it this way, Mikey got so high.
Yeah.
We went to this place called A Maze,
He had a
right?
panic attack and
And A Maze is like a light show slash maze little thing you go through. And one of the levels, it was, those reflective mirrors that when you stand outside the mirrors, you lose kind of where you are and you don't know where the passageways are because there's so many mirrors, but it changes and whatever. There was that. And then all of a sudden, Mikey starts going, oh, and then you see a sign going, the wrong way is right or whatever. And then he's like, the wrong way is right. What does that mean? And then he's like, and then the lights went off, and then it's like the mirrors, and it's a bit of a trip out. Like, I know I was high, but like, even if I was sober, like
That's
you see,
still, yeah.
and you're like, oh shit, where am I going? And then like, Chloe's got a video of she's doing this in the mirror, and all you hear is Mikey going, we're lost, we need to get out. And then everyone's like, Mikey, we're fine, which isn't the thing. And he's like, no, and he thought it was like an escape room.
Yeah.
And he literally started a panic, bro. Like, and I thought he was taking the piss at the start. I'm like, oh, we're lost. And he's like, no,
he starts trying to make fire.
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Bro, what looks sick in that amazing that I saw from you guys was the swing. It's like a swing.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
and there's, like,
portal
different
thing.
things. Yeah,
Bro, that
sick.
looked
and,
awesome.
and they actually had a little station where there was like lights going up at the ceiling, right? And they had a DJ, like a little DJ deck on the left to control the lights, and the DJ deck on the right was to control the music or the tone or something.
Yeah,
and then because then when you make a drop, you can like match it with the lights. So you're kind of DJing, but for a light show plus the music, you know what I mean? It's
That's
hard to
sick, man.
Yeah,
It sounds mad.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
love
Bro,
to do
fucking
that,
this
bro.
cunt made me laugh my head off, bro. In fucking Belgium, we're in some bar, right? And there's this DJ deck up there. No one was DJing. It was turned off. It was like a Wednesday night or some shit. I go outside of the bar, have a vape. I come back into the bar, bro. I see this cunt behind the DJ deck.
Yeah, I saw a video of this guy doing that.
And all our friends are there dancing like as if it was DJing, bro. And I was fucking laughing my head off.
Yeah,
I was
like no one was there, and
Yeah.
like I think me and Chloe, me and Aaron, we requested Fred again. I'm like, I really want to hear Fred again. I'm like, can you play? And I requested the song, and it was one of his songs. And yeah, like I was just like, fucking, like, no one was there. And like I said,
he's up there like fucking.
this is the first place in Europe that we're touchdown in, you know what I mean? So we have a night there. Like I said, we had a big first night. So yeah, we're just at this bar, and I was just like, yeah, such a good vibe.
It was a fucking massive night. Well, for me, Amsterdam.
Imagine what the workers experience in Amsterdam. I wonder too.
That's what I'm saying. Half the time
the
I'm looking at these
tourists, they
cunts
get
going,
fucked.
is there any, like, what are these guys doing for work? Because you don't see any construction. You don't see, like,
Because it's perfect. It's like
what are these guys fucking
And
doing?
then there was a red light district. Remember the red light district? We went
we
watched
went
the
to a
sex show.
sex show.
We watched the sex show.
Bro.
It was like when I first got there, I was like, before I got there, I'm like, is this just going to be two regular people just
fucking.
fucking?
Which is
And it's like,
what it was.
Yeah. But it was like, honestly, it was like a performance. It was like a performance. Like
It was
first
sick.
of all, they let you have they dip your toes in first. So they do some girls like who do like a sexy dance to like this song, but it's like all those dances where they're actually pretty kind of athletic, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
doing
right.
actually like contemporary dancing, start stripping down. The first three were like that. Then there's this fourth act, and it's a guy and a girl, and there's hardstyle starts playing. Like, but obviously hardstyle, there's a build up, right? So at the start, it's like, and then just like kind of naked with this and that, whatever. He starts like getting his dick sucked and whatever, and then just as he starts getting his dick sucked, the hardstyle beat kicks in. It's like, and it's raw hardcore, so it's like, and he starts face fucking her to the like, and there's his beat where it goes, and on the
He's doing it, yeah. We're all laughing and shit, like-
and then he's like, and then he starts like fucking her in doggy, and then like, but in between that, you know hardstyle peaks and goes down. On the next drop, in doggy, grabbing her hair, just going like two hands on her back of the ponytail,
It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, then there was this-
Humans are fucking weird.
Yeah, it was
where
hilarious.
does he? does he finish or what? Like,
No,
does he
no. It's
bust a
literally
nut or
like,
what?
no, it's literally like, and it's crazy because like their form is great. So I'm just like, and this guy's like he's going for gold, and I'm like, how crazy is it? I was thinking that before the curtains draw back, these guys gotta go. All right, we're getting on this bed or whatever, and then getting in position. Are they already like hard? They get so hard so quick, and it happens so quickly. Like, how comfortable are you doing that in front of an audience? You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of people, they're professional. Yeah. But it's like it's straight. It's crazy,
weird.
right? Yeah. But it wasn't awkward at all though. Like, it sounds like it'd be awkward, but it wasn't awkward. Like the way they did it was like, oh, this is art, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that's art, bro.
Something to experience, bro.
If that's art, bro, I'm fucking. Let me be Picasso or something. Hey, I'm an artist. What do you do? I fuck.
Yeah.
But I do it in front of people.
For me, Amsterdam gets the A tier. We weren't there for long, but in general, it was beautiful. It was amazing. The people there were great. The food was great. Could I live there? Probably not. But in saying that too, I didn't have enough time, and we're only there for like 1 full day. So it's a real shame. I really wish we did have more time there.
They speak pretty good English over there, don't they?
Yeah. It was pretty good.
What was this? You could live there?
Yeah, S tier is like you could like live there. So A tier as well. Okay, so me and Joey were matched so far on the ratings.
I'm not just copying what you do either. Like, because like I
Makes
said,
sense,
like it's beautiful. but
don't worry, it starts to go downhill from here.
But
my boy.
I just wonder
Let me
in
pee real quick.
Amsterdam. Yeah, I'm gonna get another drink too. But I just wonder in Amsterdam, like the people who are working in like the weed shop or working in that Amaze thing, like the staff there. All the tourists they see that would like vomit on the floor, get fucked
or,
up.
like,
People that aren't used to it, like
you can,
that must happen a lot, bro.
right? And as the story goes on, some countries you can tell that they're fed up with the tourists.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that's
like
what-
it gets
yeah.
a bit.
That's what Rose and I spoke about.
From both of us, gets the A tier. Great place,
it was
man.
close to being S for me.
Yeah,
Real
really?
close, yeah.
Fuck, okay. But I do got a funny story. This was in Lamel, which is, I think that was in... Where the fuck was Lamel? That was Antwerp? Was that Amsterdam? I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
Lamel. So anyway, we're out for a big group dinner. And it was it was where all of us were there. So
It was Antwerp. It was, yep.
So we're all out, and then we get to the end. It was good feed, and we're organising the money to pay.
Argentinian barbecue we just had.
It was amazing, right? It was-
Expensive, but
Was it-
worth- kind of. We're together. Our bill was.
Yeah. So anyway, so we had Josh McCann there. We've all nominated him to be the guy who counts the money for the bill. So we're all giving him fucking money and shit. And he's sitting there counting the money, like literally like this, right? Just in the open, just going, trying to count this money, bro. And some homeless guy walks past our table.
And he hears someone.
He asked apparently for €2. And then Diamond says some shit to him like, nah, fuck off, we got no money. And then he heard someone say that the check was €600. Apparently Mikey reckons he turned around and went, €600, and his eyes apparently popped out of his head. And then everyone, and Diamond was like, fuck off, started barking,
Started barking
at him and shit, bro. Like the homeless people over there do not give it, like,
They'll interrupt your dinner. Just
while
to
you're
ask.
eating, they'll
Yeah.
come up and ask you for food or a cigarette. They're fucked, bro.
And then they had the shiz. Diamond had the shiz. He's like, bro, we're just trying to. And Brad had the shiz. Like, we're just trying to enjoy a meal. But then it's like, it's just funny because as a group, €600 to us is nothing, right? But to them, it's way different. So
Apparently he almost had a heart
Yeah, apparently
attack.
Mikey said he literally looked like his eyes were like, he's like,
Popping.
€600. And then he's like, we don't have anything. And meanwhile, Josh is sitting back on 50, 100, 100 million.
That was fucking crack up. Where do we go from Amsterdam? Our first flight to Barcelona.
Amsterdam, Antwerp, and then we went to Barcelona.
Oh,
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona was
Barcelona.
fucking unreal.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh man,
Muy bien.
Unreal, bro. Fucking the food was amazing.
Tapas.
Every time we ate in Barcelona, everyone was going like, "Oh my god!" Like it was amazing. The people were great. The sights we saw. We had a wild night in Barcelona, cunt. Remember, bro? That was another core memory of mine, man. Barcelona was unreal. Like, well, it was more. It wasn't like what I expected. I was expecting like beaches and shit, but it was literally like
It's
Sydney
not known.
City.
Yeah, it's not known for its beach. It does
Yeah.
have a beach, but it's not like you don't go to Barcelona for the beaches. They're not the best beach.
So we were out like bar hopping and seeing the sights and that. And then we had one night where we went to Pacha, which is like a famous club. The club was fucking dog
It's like
food.
the Ivy of Barcelona.
Yeah. Shit music. The club itself was nice. But one thing about Spanish people is that they're fucking lazy. So I was asking these cab drivers to take us 10 minutes to our accommodation. They'd go, nah, 10 minutes is too far.
Yeah.
It's your fucking job to drive, cunt.
And
It's
being
your
from
job.
Sydney, 10 minutes in the car is nothing.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
not at all.
But that was fucking unreal. But we had an hour. We went out.
Dale, puto. Cabrón.
We went out and fucking.
Hermano.
Even though they don't really talk like that anyway.
We left Pacha at like what, 4 a.m. maybe 4:30 a.m.
But then we hung out on the beach and then just
Hung out on
walked. And
the beach.
we walked home, but we stopped at so many stages of the walk right outside the club.
But
where
not
we
just-
just hung out
There
near
was
the
no
beach.
there was no cabs and shit though. Remember, we were trying to get a cab and an
Yeah,
Uber home.
true,
There was
true.
nothing available, so we started walking. It took us like an hour and 40 minutes to walk home, and I just remember, bro, I was fucked. Right, I'm stumbling and shit, and then me and Hendo were kind of leading the pack, and Joey was in the middle with the maps. I look at Hendo, and he's stumbling as well, right? And we just both kind of laugh at each other, and I just turn around, and I see all my mates. All of us were in the. Everyone was fucked. We were like stumbling.
We walked an hour because we couldn't find an Uber. We walked an hour home.
It was more than that.
5 in the morning, and
More
the sun
than that.
comes up
It, does
early.
it seem
Way
safe?
more.
Is it safe?
Yeah. Not once
Yeah,
did
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
No, it wasn't-
scared
yeah, it's
or
safe.
it was very, very safe. Like they'd be used to drunk cunts stumbling around and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, we were that fucking thirsty. We were drinking out of like fountains and shit in the middle of the street.
there's-
bro, 'cause
there's
we
videos of
we
us
had no water and shit. Like it was.
They probably thought you were homeless.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Yeah, probably. We had them going like 600 euro.
yeah, you were at people's dinner.
But like we went to one of the days. Me and Tori went to the La Sagrada,
the
La
church?
Sagrada Familia, which is the big
oh,
church.
that massive.
That one that's
yeah.
it's
It's been built for like 20 fucking years.
Yeah,
They're
it's
still building
No,
it.
no, more like 200. I think it's is it 200?
It's something stupid.
200 years or plus.
They still got
It's-
cranes and shit. on it.
But Tori told me the other day they do it to avoid paying tax on it. So they do, yeah. So they get money for this. They get money for this building, but if it's not finished, they don't have to pay tax on it technically. So that's why a lot in Europe, when you see
Wow.
in Spain, Croatia, Greece, all half finished homes because people want to get quick cash or money. And they say, yeah, I'm building this home or blah blah, blah, and they don't finish it because they don't have to pay tax on it.
What the? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
See,
I don't know
that
if that's
makes
the whole
sense.
reason, but that's
that-
one because she found
that
out.
makes a lot of sense.
So
That makes sense, yeah.
So she reckons that. Oh wait, I think it was my sister Hannah telling me this. Sorry, it was my sister Hannah that said this. My bad. And she was telling me that they're saying that they might not even finish it. But then I heard rumors that they might finish building it within the next 5 years or whatever. But who knows? And guess how the guy, the engineer, the whole building engineer of that whole place, right? I forget his name, but he's the guy that started the idea for it and he started to build for it. But obviously after he passed away, guess how he died? He got ran over by a tram. Not a train.
a tram.
A tram. Do you know how ridiculous? Sorry, I know it's
I like it.
unfortunate.
It's like 2K.
It's unfortunate, but it's just like how if you got ran over by a train, it's like you splatter, and it's like oh okay reasonable. But if I'm like walking and I'm like this tram's like ding ding ding, and I'm
Yeah.
like oh DC, help me, and it's just like it's just so you're so like it's fucked, but it's like it looks like
It like scrambles you.
it's like it's like the ick gives me the ick. Get run over by a full train.
slow moving vehicle.
Yeah, and then so he died by that. But what a weird way to die after that's your life building all that shit, and then all of a sudden that's how you go.
Oh.
But it's cool. It's cool that they carried on his legacy because they could have stopped building it ages ago. But it's beautiful in there, bro.
It looks crazy.
Yeah,
Can
like
you can go inside?
Yeah, well, I'll have video on my phone. I'll show you after the pod. But the highest point of the ceiling is 45 meters high.
Fucking
it's
hell.
fucking tall, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like the way they're built, like the load bearing ones that we're under the tallest part of the church. They're made out of like different materials than the ones that are meant to carry lighter weight. So some are made out of granite, the big pillars. Some are made out of sandstone or whatever. But they're like, and then the way the pillars are, they're not just straight pillars. When they go up, they curve and bend like trees and branches, and
That's
it holds
cool.
the ceiling up. So and then
Why would that even look like 45 meters when you're in there? Like, that'd be tall.
and
as
then
fuck.
the length of the rows, it's all calculated, the length of everything. So for example, in front of the altar, where like the chairs would go, there's no chairs there, but where the chairs would go, the length of each row is like 7 meters times the length that way of how many rows there are, and if you multiply those, they end up a certain number. And like there was always other shit, yeah, and like because you go in there with the headphone tour on, you know what I mean? You get headphones and you link up to the Bluetooth, and then you go on a walking tour with someone in your ear explaining when you go into the entrance, look left, what do you see? And you,
that's cool.
Yeah, so you can, so you don't have to have a guide going here. You literally on your own journey. And you just like let step one go to the station 1, station 2.
Can you pick a language? Does it have a language? No.
Yeah, you obviously just Spanish and English. Basically, that was. I mean, maybe others, but I feel like
How far was that the church from where you were staying? Like, did you
11-minute walk?
Yeah, it was actually the closest tourist spot to our accommodation was that big ass church, and then everything else was like ages away.
Okay,
so it worked out good.
So did you went there as well? You check it out?
Yeah. It was awesome. So for me, Spain gets the A tier. Just again, because I can speak the language, so it was easy for me to get around.
Bro, we're gonna be legit the whole way.
Okay, so far,
actually, I think it'll change later.
After this,
It'll
I think
change.
it's
But you also did individual countries, didn't you?
exactly.
Yeah, I broke off and did Budapest with Tori for
That looked
4
cool.
days.
That
It's
looks
amazing,
fucking
bro.
sick.
Yeah,
That looks
we
sick.
got this Airbnb, bro, and the guy literally left nothing out. He left 2 umbrellas near the door. He left extra plastic bags for cleanup.
What a bag.
He left so many things, and then not just that, he has the maps of the town out on the table.
Yeah, that's
and then
mad.
he has a pamphlet, a booklet he made on the top 10, 20 things to do.
What a
in-
nice guy.
he
I
did-
love that shit,
shit
bro.
was because he's a super host on Airbnb, and you know the super hosts, get the really good reviews.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, he was just a mad cunt. He left cornflakes, not that we ate it, but 2 types of cereal and coffee, and
That's what I'd do if I had.
Yeah.
That's so good. I love good people.
But they had little there was little sticky notes on the board of everyone else that had, in the past that had left a nice note saying like thanks for the stay or whatever, or like all happy messages. Like me and my partner came here, it was amazing. So
Did you leave a
we just
note?
added to it. Yeah.
Was that next? Is that where you went from there?
Budapest, and then for 4 days, and then went to Croatia and Split for 4 days. But then while we did that, yous went
Was this after Barcelona?
after Ibiza. Oh,
I
sorry,
went
my
to
bad. I'm skipping Ibiza.
Oh,
I'm skipping
Ibiza
Ibiza.
is Spain.
After
isn't it?
but
It's
after
in Spain.
we did it
after Barcelona. Oh man.
Ibiza.
Do not fall for the TikToks and the Instagram reels. That place was a fucking shithole. Man, that was fucked. Don't get me wrong, fun night out, but bruh.
You said it was very expensive, didn't you?
Bro.
€25 for one drink at Ushuaia. That's not everywhere, but that's at the main club, one of the main hot spots of the island. Fair
Tourist
enough.
trap.
Fair enough. It's
What's the conversion for that?
like €25 is like almost maybe $40 or something,
Aussie.
or like Aussie.
Aussie.
Yeah,
$40 for a drink.
I think roughly ballpark.
Just for the entry to Ushuaia was €70. That's like $110 Aussie.
Fucking hell.
Just to get into
And we were
the
there
joint.
for an hour and a half for the
Yeah.
last hour and a half of Tiesto. So we seen Tiesto there.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were there for an hour and a half because we were seeing Becky Hill and that at Ibiza Rocks, which was another club like 15 minutes away.
See, but that was a good day though. Unfortunately, I was like pretty sick, mixed with hangover, but by that point, that's when like the holidaying started to catch up to me. I was like vomiting. I sent a video in the family inbox. I was like vomiting in the bar. I was fucked, but which is a real shame. But Becky Hill was great. Ibiza Rocks. Not a bad club. That was a fun day. It was just a shame I was sick, but just super expenny, man.
Do you want to put Ibiza on there separate? Like I think.
Yeah,
I feel like you do
Ibiza's
each-
separate.
yeah,
Yeah,
do
Ibiza's
each-
separate.
But going back to Barcelona, sorry, real quick, I just forgot the paellas there are fucking
Bro, the food there, was
Seafood.
bro.
Seafood.
But the paella was good. The tapas was good, right? But the tapas gave me tapas. It really did. It really
shit
did.
yourself, diarrhea ran through ya.
I swear the tapas gave me tapas. That's funny how life works. You having 1 minute you're enjoying fucking tapas, and then next minute you're pissing out of your asshole.
What's any of the was there any little things that are different? So like, and as an example, like in Australia we got the power, the plug for the power points, right? It's got the three,
Yeah, three.
but in other countries they have different.
Yeah.
Is there anything like that, like the driving on that? Because they say
They drive.
like
yeah, the driving's on the
Any
opposite.
weird little
Yeah,
things
the
that-
driving's on
like-
the driver's on the left side, so in our passenger seat.
on the drive on the right,
Yeah.
But they
side.
drive on the
right side of the
right
road.
side of the road.
We're on the left side. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So the driver's opposite to the side of the
So
road.
when you turn left, you got to cut. Like, you know how when we
Across- that's
turn right?
weird,
But we do
yeah.
that when we turn right,
Yeah,
though.
I guess.
But it's
It's
just weird
weird as
because
shit.
yeah, you got to remember to, like, do that shit. Like, but
What else is different? Yeah, PowerPoints, the driving.
I reckon the overall customer service is lacking compared to Australia. I feel
Apparently,
like
coffee is very different to
Oh my
Australia
god! So Europe is not known for its coffee. I've heard
Bah.
maybe in Italy, maybe it's good. I don't know
No.
if it was good, but my first good coffee, bro, was from Starbucks on Castlereagh Road. In Penrith, yeah, it's Starbucks, and I had a I had a mocha, lactose-free mocha, double shot, and when I had that coffee, bro, like that was the first good coffee I've had in 6 weeks. Easy,
Yeah, 100%.
easy. So
let's put Australia on there at the end. So we'll go for a compare.
bro, Australia's not even on that board.
That's-
Australia's on like
off the
That's
board.
S
yeah.
plus. That's
Australia's
S
on my
plus. Like,
motherfucking chest.
But because a lot of people say that, man. Like coffee,
And you try to be nice as well. Like you'll be like, because we're obviously on a holiday, so we go anywhere and we're in a good mood, right?
Yeah.
And you know how like I feel like most of us in Australia, I know me myself personally. When I greet a stranger, I try to give them the best version of myself, maybe as in like not like hey, but I'm just like I try to if I'm where I can, I'm like oh yeah, like be friendly and stuff, right? But I feel like over there in the European culture, I can't speak for all of Europe, but some of these countries, you get like the bare minimum.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not there to make friends. They're there to do their job. So they're right in doing that because you don't have to go the extra mile. But I feel like, especially myself, because I'm just like a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, I'm just like, if I'm being nice to you, I expect at least if your customer service being like, oh yeah, but it's just like, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's them
Bro.
being rude or it's just the way they are.
€20.
Bro,
Yeah.
we were in Amsterdam, right? And we were high as fuck. And you could, bro, me and Chloe still talk about this, bro. It was a fucking weird as fuck experience. We went into this like little waffle shop to get these waffles. Bro, so the thing I noticed about Europe, so in Australia, right, when people are working, especially in retail, most jobs in Australia, you have your boss on duty, whether it's a supervisor, a foreman, a team leader, a manager. There's someone there who's watching to make sure shit goes quick, but also done properly. Not in Europe. In Europe, we're in this waffle shop waiting to get these waffles. There was like maybe 3 or 4 teenage girls on Snapchat, Instagram, in the open, not hiding it, just
Bro, on their
while
phone.
they're serving you on their phone. They take your order.
Were they actually
take-
on? I didn't see
Yep.
the phone out.
They-
Was the phone out?
You
Like
can ask Chloe. Oh, we were watching this bitch Snapchatting, bro. At work, the line
with a busy.
the
everyone
line was
busy.
out the door.
Yeah. Like she didn't have time to be on a phone. It wasn't like fair enough if it's dead.
Yeah.
But we were standing waiting for these waffles. Kind of had to like kind of wait outside.
Yeah.
We're just like there's not enough room in here, and she's on the phone. I didn't
But
see that.
The funniest
but-
thing is that us as a Westerner, we can't complain because the other Europeans don't give a fuck either. They're just in the line, waiting. They've got no manager. They can't even understand what you're saying. And even if they do, they're just going to pretend that they don't understand you. So you're getting angry because it's taking forever. But no matter how angry you get, there's no point complaining because you're going to get literally nowhere with it.
No.
And me and Chloe are sitting there high as fuck. I'm like, she's like, bro, are you watching this? I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it was like literally little teenage girls just hanging out. They weren't even working.
That would suck because when you're
was
high
the- it-
too,
yeah, it was
waiting
the
in
word.
line
It was
for
the-
20 minutes would have felt like fucking 2 hours. You're
That's one of
standing there.
my biggest complaints about Europe in general was the customer service. Like it needs a big kick in the ass. But like I said, because it's not like here.
Well, I think you were saying at one
Like-
point they don't know the hustle. I don't know if it was you that said it or it's like that work ethic that you know how Sydney is so like go
There's
go
no- yeah,
kind of
there's
thing.
no
like,
work ethic.
Yeah, there's no work ethic. Like oh yeah, what was you saying it? You were like their version of a hard work ethic is like our cruising.
Yeah.
Like they're cruising. Like there's like no one to run the asylum, the crazy asylum. You know, and there's just all
Yeah.
these people just with no direction when they're there. But
it
the
was
food,
weird, man.
food amazing. I know it sounds like we're bitching at Europe, but these are like I feel like
No, hold on.
We'd be lying if we just
No, we're giving you guys the straight up
Truth.
the real truth. Like this is not like again, like I said, it was amazing, and I recommend everyone should experience it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like the TikToks, bro. The TikToks, you're gonna see this one. Like when you go to Europe, just take your expectation down a notch.
because
That's all I'm
no one
saying.
posts the negative things.
Yeah, no
Oh,
one's posting
everyone-
the lines, the waiting for the food, the no one being able to understand you, the garbage coffee, the 8 out of 10 times you're eating a garbage meal. Like, no one posts that. They only post a beautiful view of the blue water, but behind them it's some fucking homeless dude asking you for €2.
The thing is, though, like what,
600
what
euro.
people don't think about is Sydney's a massive tourist hotspot. You know what I mean? We're in someone else's Sydney. You know what I
Exactly
mean?
right.
So for them, it's like every day, it's like, the show goes on. But for us as tourists, we expect everything to be, we expect to be kings and get our fucking,
Yeah.
But it's just a normal country to them, They're just living life.
Joey Kate. So obviously for me, boys, Oz is S tier. That's like, yeah. Oz is S tier. Ibiza for me was the C tier. Not that I didn't have fun there. I'm not saying that. It's again,
Overrated though.
bring that expectation down a couple notches because, right, even Chloe come up to me when we were at the Ibiza Rocks Hotel. She was like, fuck, you were right. I'm like, why, what happened? So we were at a bar drinking. We had our own little like bar drinking and that. But the cool thing about Ibiza is that most of the clubs, right, they've got hotel rooms on the bottom floor.
Oh, that's
so
sick.
you open your front gate and you're on the dance floor, right? Mind you, it costs you $3,500 Aussie a night. Okay, whatever. Happy days. These bitches and dudes from England, full of poms, bro. Oh, they stunk.
course.
They stunk like wet dog. They all had mushroom haircuts. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, they all save up a whole year's wage to go. Right?
Sorry, 1 sec. What's D?
D's like bad.
It just goes
Like
from
the worst.
the best to,
Yeah, it's
to
the
the
worst.
worst.
Best to worst from top to
I
bottom.
feel like I'm copying you, bro, but I promise you what you're doing, we're on the same
that's
wavelength.
fine. That's fine. We could be the same.
I'm not copying you
No,
just
that's
for the
fine.
sake
That's
of
fine.
it.
Yeah. So, and Chloe was like, "Bro, you're right. Look at these girls. Right, mind you, we got there like early. Right, there was these girls, these blondies, brunettes, and that. Right. Oh, so Belgium B, Ibiza, CT, and Oz obviously S. Beautiful. Yeah, there was these girls. It took them hours to get ready because you can see into their room because their room's on the dance floor.
I've
So-
seen I saw a video, that they have a see-through room that you...
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Like, I
One
saw a
of yeah,
video.
some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But it's just a hotel where you stay
Yeah.
around.
So the clubs, most of the clubs there are hotels, right?
Yeah.
So you're watching these bitches are getting ready. They do hours on their hair, hours on the makeup, and then they
Parties in the backyard as
They
well.
finally got ready, right? It was like fucking 4 p.m. The party's like well and truly underway. We've been partying for 4 or 5 hours now. These bitches then come out onto their balcony. They're bopping, and there you see it. The TikTok. They got all of them, their phones out, filming the dance floor from their room, making it look like, we're the VIPs. This is amazing. This is what Ibiza's like. But they're not in it, bro. They're not in amongst it. They're not in where the grungy, where the us rats are, where the real party people are, we're drinking, we're partying, we're dancing. We smell like shit because we're actually dancing and sweating. And then that's what Chloe said. Chloe's like, wow, they literally took 4 hours to get ready. They've taken a few videos and now they're just sitting on their balconies. So be careful with those TikToks because they're going to, again, I'm not saying it wasn't amazing. It still was such a good experience, but the TikToks and the Instagram are selling you this depiction of Europe that it's like everywhere you're going to go, you're going to be in some hotel that overviews the fucking water and the fucking, yes, you get those hotels, but people who are filming those TikToks save all year to get there and they only go to 1 or 2 countries. One country, if that. We were doing proper backpacker shit where we're moving every couple
We're
of
living
days.
like rock
bro.
stars, eh? Literally
Bro.
rock star life.
Literally, like Motley Crue type shit. Like we're moving, we're always on the road, always on the go. Like it's stressing. It can get stressing, and that's real holidaying. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It still was.
Like, there's
amazing, though.
obstacles, but at the end of the day, it was all worth it.
Yeah,
And
100%.
So it's not like you're doing something like it's a job, but sometimes I feel like I need a holiday from my holiday. You know what I mean? As in,
Oh,
like,
100%.
Because it wasn't for us. The longest we stayed, technically, it was Greece, but that was split up over 3 islands. So technically,
Yeah.
we were
And
still
what was
catching
that,
the
like 5
ferries.
days?
Yeah, no, 9 days in total. 9.
Was it?
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
I didn't feel like it. Okay,
Yeah,
9 days.
But yeah, we're just doing all that. But it's just like, yeah, when you live out of your suitcase and you're moving around all the time, it's just like. But then you feel
It's
like
exhausting,
a spoiled. You feel like a spoiled bitch though for complaining about it. You know what I mean? It's like other people are at home grinding still, and they're like, "You're complaining you're in Europe? What the fuck?" Just like,
But, you are human. Your body can only go so far.
Yeah, and there was days. There was
What was that? What did we just do?
Ibiza.
that was Ibiza.
So
Yeah.
Ibiza, so Ibiza for both of us does get the C,
C
tier,
tier,
which is below average. Again, not saying it wasn't great. I feel like everyone should experience it, but
Overrated, right?
my hot tip, unless you got the bank and the kitty to back it up, you don't need more than a full day and a full night.
How long were you there for?
3 nights.
3 nights.
Yeah, so
Or 3 days.
it was 1 full day, 2 half days in the nights. So technically 3 days, but it wasn't like 3 full days because like we landed in the Arvo, then you
Yeah.
had the next day, then we left the next day in the
But like
nighttime
you
or
can
something.
avoid the guys that want to go to Ibiza. You can avoid spending as much, but you just have to get alcohol from bottle-os that aren't in the main areas, like in the clubs and stuff, because obviously they mark up everything when it has a name behind it. Like Ushuaia is a very known club, the most well-known club. So obviously they charge €25 a drink. But if you go somewhere like a bottle-o outside those areas and rely on pre-drinking a lot, like maybe if you go in with a group, play some tunes on a speaker, pre-drink, play some
Which is
beer
what we
pong.
did. It's what we did. Like,
We
we
did.
did.
But like obviously it's hard when you're out. You just want to keep drinking. But at least
save
when you
money.
get to the club, you're kind of half cut by the time you don't eat enough. Like me and Tori, we packed little plastic flasks and we filled them up with vodka. So I daxed 2 of these and they're like that wide and like that big. And I daxed 2 of them and she put 2 in a bra. And then I'm like, oh, we'll save money. So I go up to the bar and I'm like, can I get 1 lemonade and 1 orange juice? They charged me €20, bro.
Fucking
And
hell.
€20, like what he said, it's like $33
Just
or
for
whatever.
juice.
But they know what you're doing because when I
Yeah.
ordered it, she was like, "No alcohol." I was like, "No." But I think they know.
Yeah, they
that
know.
people do that. They're not dumb,
they're not stupid.
so they just whack you with the full charge. And then I think Hendo came up later and he's like, "How much you pay for that vodka thing?" And he's like, "Oh, €10 or whatever." So or like €12. So it's kind of like I might as well have just got 2 alcoholic drinks. So that's how expensive it
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it was good. It was just like
it was fun.
and me
but-
and Tori had a day where we didn't do any partying or whatever, and we just went exploring. And it is a beautiful place. Ibiza is good. You actually could go to Ibiza and just, chill by the beach or walk around
Hang
and just hang out, and it's good. But if anything, I could even delete Ibiza from my trip if to get more days elsewhere.
100%.
Legit.
Fucking hell.
But it is beautiful though.
No casinos yet in any of these countries?
Not yet.
No casinos?
Not yet. I had a couple of good nights in the casino too, but we'll get to that. But another thing I wanted to bring up too before I forget, right, which is again a bit of an ick for me for you Aussies, right? So when you're overseas, right, the second an Aussie sees an Aussie, it's like you're best friends. You're in love.
You hear that accent?
Right, but not just that too. You know how many people come up to me or Josh McCann or Brad or whoever and they said, fuck, you're Aussie. Yeah, we are. They all said the same thing. Do you want to know how we can tell? The mo and the mullets. It's like you guys are going back to the 80s. It's like, yep, fucking oath we are. Right. So the second I see a mo and a mullet, I'm like, fuck, this cunt's Australian. Bro, it's and the same thing. Like when I was at Ibiza, but me and Chloe were hanging by the pool, drinking and that. See a guy with a mo and a mullet. He's wearing fucking Birks. I'm like, bro, where are you from, bro? He's like, bro, I'm from Perth, like, whatever. I'm like, yeah. We start talking, whatever. It's like we're best mates. We're hugging, we're fucking laughing, we're getting a drink together. Why isn't it like that when we're here? Like, why? How come when I go out here, everyone wants to try to fight me? But why? Like, why can't I go to the pub and it's like I walk in, it's like, hey, like, how are you, bro? Like, why is it like that? Why do we have to all leave here to appreciate our culture and appreciate our people?
Because you take
how
it for
we
granted, you know what I mean? Like you're always around it, so you're like, oh, this, there must be more in Europe because it's, foreign and new experience and every day is like, an adventure. But then you get there and it's like, at the end of the day, home's home, and we got it pretty fucking good here, bro. Like really good, like everything, bro. The medical care, the medical systems, we don't take it for granted all the time, but Opera House, the city, people go there just to see that
It's
shit.
a massive tourist attraction.
Bro, you don't understand,
Yeah.
bro. When I flew in, when I come home, we landed at like 8 p.m. and like Sydney City, when it was like all lit up, I was like, literally, bro. Even Chloe just like turned around and she was like, bro, this is the most beautiful city in the world. I was like, bro, literally.
Yeah.
We are literally in the most
literally is-
beautiful city. It's like rated one of the best
rated
cities.
one or
Yeah.
two, and what on everything. If you look up world rankings of anything,
Sydney's in the top 5.
Australia's top 5 always. Australia top 5, top 10, everything.
And everyone, most people, right, I would say, have a positive attitude towards Australians. You know what I mean? Most people.
Fucking know.
Or maybe that's me being biased, but I swear it's just like.
I didn't have a single bad experience. Like the second people knew that like I was Aussie and that I experienced over there, it was like they like loved me.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, we're like a unicorn to the rest of the world because
Yeah.
Australia is such a tiny percent of the
we're
world.
away from everyone else.
It's like they're rare for them to encounter ever. They know nothing about Australia. They hardly know anything. They know kangaroos.
I should have started bouncing up to one of them, be like, "G'day, mate," and really like lean into it.
But we're blessed, man.
Back to my point.
But yeah, I don't know why you got to leave.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
for
to
that,
appreciate.
for that attitude and like just everyone being so
But
friendly.
isn't it refreshing when you get back? It's like,
Of course, but I think what I realized the problem is though is that when I did have a think about that point, I was like, "Fuck."
It is better than most places, though. Like with that, it is though. Australia, we're a bit of a larrikin. We can have a joke. Like in Europe, they're not.
Not like
no
that.
one
bro,
says hello to
I
each
tried
other.
to crack
nothing.
funny. I tried to crack some funnies to like Europeans, and it just goes over their head, bro. Like I just try to be a funny cunt, and they're just
Yeah,
like, and I'll be joking, and they're like,
Like,
and yeah. Like this one bitch in Barcelona, she was like, we all got our food, and it took ages, but Adam McCann's wasn't out. So we're like, fuck, and he was waiting like 20 minutes after we already finished eating. So I went in there and I was like asking him like, hey, excuse me, my mate out there on the table has ordered lamb cutlets or whatever. He still hasn't got them. It's been quite a while. And she's just like, I look at me, and then I'm like,
¿Qué dice?
and I was like the lamb, it's not ready. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, they have no idea.
And
They
then,
have
and,
no
then, and
idea.
then she turns around and she gets this guy who was the only white guy in there, because they're all Spanish, obviously. And then this guy could obviously do both. So that was like their interpreter. Obviously, he was probably
¿Qué
a boss.
dices, de loco?
Yeah. And I'm like, the lamb is not out. Like,
But what a little point that I had was also when I was saying about the like why aren't we like that to each other at home. What I realized is that like the troublemakers in that here, they can't afford to go to Europe and travel. So you understand what I'm saying? So like if I were to go out on a night out here, a crazy night out at Penrith Panthers, you're probably going to run into some trouble maybe, or you're going to see someone causing trouble. But in Europe, I didn't see that like once. There wasn't like people fighting or people like throwing shit at each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just, it was a weird experience. Like every Aussie I saw, we'd have a mad chat like we're best mates. And I'm just thinking like, fuck. How come when I go to the pub though and I see just a random guy, I don't go up to him and go, hey man, like, you know what I mean?
It's the same everywhere. The people with the worst attitude are the people who've never left their place at home. In America too, the Americans, I think America's the best in the world and all that shit. They
haven't left
no
Texas, like,
perspective of the whole world. They have no idea the rest of the world's out there. Same with the Aussies here, man. You go to Panthers, those dudes fighting and shit. They've never left fucking the area, bro.
Right, little update for y'all. So, ranking so far. S tier, Australia.
Of course.
A tier for me and Joey. Rampage, Amsterdam, Barcelona. B tier for me and Joey, Belgium.
do you want to face it to the camera?
And C tier, below average for me and Joey, Ibiza. If y'all can see that.
Oh yeah, maybe they can't.
Okay.
see it.
From Ibiza, you split up here, right?
This is the
Yeah.
split up point.
Okay.
Did you want to go first?
Where'd you go?
first. Malta.
Well, okay, Malta, yes.
What was that like? You went to Casino Malta, didn't you?
Yes,
yeah.
I did.
want to hear
Yes.
So
that.
run us through Malta.
Yes,
Malta.
we did.
How
mate.
was
So
Malta?
Malta was unreal. Loved it. Malta at this point probably will get an A tier from me. Food was good. We had a couple of icky feeds there. But again, the thing, so why Malta for me will get the A tier was because I went to Malta expecting not much. I knew there was good swimming holes in that. Like two of my best mates are Maltese. Like I've seen photos. I know they've got beautiful blue swimming holes, but you need more than a nice swimming hole to get a fucking A tier or a S tier, right? So we get there, mate. 90% of the people can speak English. They drive on the same side of the road as we do.
Really?
Yep.
Is the driver on? That means the driver's on
the right.
The driver's
side.
on the right side of the car. it was better than I expected. So that was kind of like a shock. I was like, oh shit.
You're pleasantly surprised.
I was very pleasantly
Like, yeah.
surprised, bro. I saw a fucking monkey, for fuck's sake. The
Wasn't
chief,
it a chimp?
the
A chimpanzee?
the chief of police was a chimpanzee.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw that
Bro.
in the car.
I've got photo proof.
Cody,
I will put a picture on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
There was a fucking monkey in the car.
Cody sends me a snap, and they're zooming in on this car, and this window is like maybe 1/4 down, and then he zooms in, and it's literally a baby chimp.
a chimp.
Not a monkey like a little spider monkey, a baby chimp.
Yeah.
And
Chimpanzee.
and it's just like ooh, ooh,
In
and
the
I'm like,
car.
I
what
saw
the
that. Yeah,
fuck?
he sent video.
I sent a video in the film. I was like, what the fuck?
What car was that in?
It was in like a Jeep Wrangler or some shit, bro.
And was it in the car by itself? Did someone?
No,
leave
no,
it in
no.
the
There
car?
was a guy driving.
Okay.
And the funny thing is that Cody told me when the guy saw that they were taking photos, the guy in the car was going like, shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, because
So obviously you're not allowed to have a fucking chimp, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
But Malta, Malta was unreal. It was probably the best. Yeah, best accommodation we had, bro. It included breakfast, nice aircon, nice beds. We had a pool, roof,
Infinity pool they had.
infinity pool, rooftop bar, bro. We had a wild night of Malta.
Apparently,
too, bro.
the place you stayed in,
Right.
a lot of people, even Mikey's relatives, sometimes stay there if they want to just wind down.
Yeah.
Apparently, Mikey was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, fucking Malta, bro. So before we went to a night out. So Mikey at this point, right, he split up from us basically straight after Rampage. He come to Amsterdam, then him and Ash went to Malta for like 2 weeks. He was like visiting family and shit like that, right? So then he's like, yeah, I met these fucking were they Korean or Japanese?
No, Japanese.
They were
Japanese.
Japs, right? Japanese. Man, one thing I'll say about the Japs is these motherfuckers can drink, bro. We went to a shop bar, bro. We did over, I reckon, about 500 shots. That's no cap. Now, you're probably all thinking bullshit. It wasn't bullshit, but yes, they were obviously watered down to the shit.
Like half cordial or half
Yeah,
mixer.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure I think what they do over there, because over there shop bars are popular.
Yeah.
So it's like where most people go before dinner or before a night out, because this shop bar was like full, and there was people there I saw multiple people like on dates, like men and women on a date, that you just order a tray of shots, like 10 or 12 shots.
hell.
So they're just talking smoke. You can smoke inside everywhere in Europe as well. So everyone's in there smoking, we're vaping, they're just doing shots. Or there was 2 mates like after, this is a Monday night, mind you. So there's like a group of mates after work, 2 trays of shots, like 30 shots. They're just shotting and drinking and talking and smoking. I'm like, all right, this must be like normal thing. And then, so we order Mikey buys a round for like only €20, €25. He gets like a tray or like something stupid. It was like 70 or 80 shots. And I'm looking at this tray of shots. There's only like maybe 10 of us total at the start. So I'm like, okay, fuck, 70 shots. That's like what, however many each, 7 or something. I'm like, bro, we're going to be fucked. I'm like, we're going to be rotted after this. Like, we got through the whole tray and we're smashing them, bro. We're going like, Luke. And we weren't even that drunk. And then that's when we kind of caught on. We're like, okay, I'm pretty sure what they're doing is like a quarter of liquor and then the rest is like the mix of cranberry juice or whatever. So it's kind of like a novelty
Which
thing.
is probably safer.
Of course, because if you did 70 shots, bro, you'd be
But
dead.
even all those, the way they would have mixed them, and I wasn't there, this is going off what I've been told about, obviously, Malta by these guys. But if you're doing like, I'm fine with a quarter vodka, half mixer. Like,
If you're drinking them like that,
if you're drinking
yeah.
like that, you need it. You know what I mean? Like a wet pussy shot never tastes bad. You know what I mean?
So the Japanese are hanging out with you at this point. You're at the
yeah,
bar
so
with them.
at this
How did
point,
that
do they
happen?
speak English or what?
no, so
And how did that happen?
so
Soruan desu ka?
Mikey was there for obviously weeks prior, and he went to a shop bar with his cousins and shit, and they ended up. So one of his cousins, I think, worked, or his cousin was mates with someone who worked at that shop bar, and he was friends with these Japanese blokes, right? But they were studying in Malta how to speak English. Didn't know they did that in Malta. Anyway, so there was like a group of them. It's like a halfway house. There's like 7 or 8 Japanese dudes all learning how to speak English, right? So then Mikey obviously gets their Instagrams and then goes, yeah, when my mates come, we'll come and drink. So whatever, we're at the shop bar. Mikey hits these motherfuckers up. Boom. They rock up. Sick cunts, bro. I wish I got their Instagrams. I got to ask Mikey for him. We link up, bro. Next thing, there's about 15 of us just hanging out, smashing these trays of shots, bro. These Japanese dudes are sick. They're talking. One of these Japanese dudes then tells us that he's only been speaking English for 3 months. for 3 months. And this guy, you could actually talk to this motherfucker. It wasn't the best English, but you could have a full
This
combo, right?
smart.
Very
And-
impressive.
No,
bro.
but listen to this, right? You could speak English, Italian, Japanese, Mandarin, learning Maltese. I'm like, what the fuck? Like 6 or 7 languages, bro. While he's studying, I'm like, while he's necking 30 shots, bro. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, this motherfucker
I
is
fucking love the Japanese.
They are-
I love how he's like probably
Unreal.
He's an idiot.
The rebel Asian in his family. But
he's a
he
dunce.
drinks, but he still does that crazy shit.
No, well, mind you, though, this is where the story gets funny. So we, after there for ages, right? We end up leaving the shop bar. We go to a club, right? We all go to a club. We split up from the Japs, whatever. Half of us go here, half of us go there. We go clubbing and shit. Then it's like 3 a.m., 2:30 a.m. Me and Chloe decide to call it a night because at like 8 a.m., so in like 5, 6 hours, 7 hours, we were going to go to this like swimming hole called the Blue Grotto. It's like one of Malta's most famous tourist spots. So we're like, all right. I was like, I've got to stop partying now because I'm not going to wake up. We're going to call it a day. Brad, who had already left prior, maybe like 20 minutes earlier, rings Mikey and goes, that Japanese guy who knew like 6 languages, his name was Yassi or Yasuo or something. We're calling him Yassi or whatever, Yasso. Brad rings Mikey and goes, bro, yes, I just found Yass in the middle of the street. The cunt's fucked. Can you come get him? And we're like, what the fuck? Apparently Brad found him. The cunt was stumbling, bro. Sight like this. Just stumbling through the street by himself. And then Brad's like, bro, where are your friends? Where are your friends? Like, bro, they went home. We're like, what the fuck? So we go home, and then the next morning, they proceed to tell us that, yeah, they waited for Yas to come up, bro. The cunt didn't even get let into the club. That's how fucking drunk this cunt was. And they lost him. So, yes, they're smart, but they get fucking blind, bro. This cunt was fucked, bro. And then we never saw him
We're
again.
already kind of like half blind before they start. No, I'm joking.
But so and then the casino. Did you do casino?
Yes,
in Malta?
then, yeah. First time I ever played blackjack, I won about maybe 250, 300 euro. So that's my first time playing that. And that was so fun, man. Blackjack is amazing because
I love blackjack.
At one point, we had the whole table of just our mates. And we would, bro, because it was my first time playing, because I'm a gambler, so I do risky shit on blackjack. So I'm doing shit like I'm hitting on like 15s and 16s and shit. And the whole table's going like, and even the dealer's like, I've never seen a table like this before. And I was hitting 16s and then getting like 18s. 20s, 21s and shit. And we're all just cheering. Like, we're all doing so well. And then, mind you, halfway through the fucking night, the whole of Malta goes into a blackout. The casino just goes, doosh. All the pokie machines, everything switched off. Imagine if you had money in the pokie machine.
Yeah, what do they do about that?
They have to do something.
Lucky we were on the blackjack table. Boom, blackout. We're all like, what? Are we getting robbed right now? We're like, holy fuck, it's like a heist. But no, we ended up, we couldn't play. Like, we're just sitting there in the dark and we're like, yeah, all right, I guess we'll just go home then. Like, it was, yeah.
Imagine they can't do anything, but it happens every night. It's a casino
Yeah,
trying to fuck everyone over.
That's how they keep their money. Yeah. But for me, Malta.
Yeah, put it on the list, man.
And how was the food?
It was good. I tried the traditional dish like horse and that. Horse was actually surprisingly yum. Surprisingly
did it
yum.
taste like normal beef?
No, it was just like tender. It was like rough. It was just like rough beef. It was kind of like,
Wait, tender or rough? Didn't you say tender than rough?
yeah, it's not the same.
They're
thing.
like the opposite.
The opposite.
Are they?
Which one is it?
So the one, no. So the one where it's like hard to chew a little bit.
Yeah, tender.
No, that's
Hard to
rough,
chew
isn't it?
is rough, right?
Really?
I don't know. I think
don't know
it was
what
rough.
tender means. What
tender's
is tender?
soft,
Tender's
like it melts
soft,
in your
yeah,
mouth.
but it's chewy, isn't it? Isn't tender chewy?
We need a poll. Is tender
Because
tender
rough,
chewy?
it's like a well done steak. Rough, you put it a couple
I
bites. it's sort of-
associate rough with chewy. Personally, if I got like a dry piece of chicken, I'm like,
All right, we're gonna have to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where'd you put it on the list? Malta.
Malta gets the A tier for me, boys.
18. No.
yeah, nice.
And then where'd you go from?
While we're in Malta, you
I
are
went
in
to Budapest.
Budapest.
So,
That
yeah,
looks
in Hungary,
fucking sick, man.
bro.
That looks sick.
It was good, man. We went there. We were there for like four nights, and we went to like we got brekkie the first morning. We were there, not nice brekkie, nice coffee. Then we went out, just got some like groceries and stuff, and then we would have just went to like later that night went to it's called Zemplikert, which is like an old ruins bar. Apparently, there was a lot of Jew population back around World War II or just after, and they would hide there. Like that was their little hideout, like a bunker. Yeah. But obviously now it's like ruins, so there's like brickwork, but halfway done or whatever. But they've decked it out.
Cool.
They've decked it out like a bar. You know what I mean? They have little rooms on the bottom, and like every room's a different theme, and like dim lighting and different color lighting and stuff.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And yeah, we went there. There was like street food and stuff, mad street food corners you had there. And the thing is with their food, it's like their main thing is their goulash, and the goulash is basically a stew, but like it's like their main thing, and they had do bone marrow on fucking toast, and it was beautiful, bro.
Where was that place with the sign and it like went down in like a slope and you had like all the little? I remember seeing you post photos of it. It had like a sign at the top with the place name, and it looked like it looked like Diagon Alley from Harry Potter or some shit.
Oh no, yeah, that's what it would have been.
Yeah, Budapest, but like, is there like was that a certain place? Is there, because it had a sign with a name on it. Is that just the street name or something? Or there was like a weird little Willy Wonka sign. I remember you posted.
Willy Wonka.
It looked like it was like a fancy sign.
Oh really?
Yeah, I remember you posted it anyway. I remember, but that place, that looked fucking sick. So that was just where you were the whole 4 days. It all looked like that.
No. It was just Zemplikert. That was just the place.
That's the place. Yeah, that place.
Zemplikert.
Yeah.
So that's just a ruins bar. We just went there.
Just the okay. Right,
It's not.
all right, fuck.
Yeah,
it looked like a street or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
gotcha.
we had like a mad Airbnb with like it was just a cozy as Airbnb. It was hot as in Budapest. We went to like thermal baths, and the thermal baths are like, it's got sauna in there, steam room, cold plunge. It's got indoor heated pools to 40 degrees. Then there's another pool which is like 32.
Oh, that's
then they
dope,
have an outdoor pool where there's like cold water, like proper like ripples kind of shit, but better. But we went to like not the most famous one, because the most famous one gets real packed. But we heard from this local to go to this certain one that's like a bit low key, but it's just as good, if not better. And it's just apparently it's been there for like fucking ages, like over 100 years old, and it's like the Turkish built it originally, and then they built on top of it, so it's like full ancient as like. But it's cool. But that's the only water you'll find in Budapest. Just that fucking the thermal baths. No locals like have pools. There's just houses on top of each other, like just crammed in. You know what I mean? There's no one really has pools in Budapest.
It looked fucking sick. I'm gonna add that to the list, man. I want to go.
And
there.
every time I was walking the streets, I want to be like, give me one good reason why I should never make a choice. You know that fucking, what's it called? Budapest? My house in Budapest. No.
I'm keen to see where you place it, actually.
Yeah, where does
Where does
Budapest get on the ranking?
What did you do last? Oh, you did that one.
Malta, got the A tier for me. He's thinking. This is a tough one. Joey K doesn't know where to put it, so it's obviously good.
It's hard to say you could live there when
Could
you
you
only
live-
know how to live here.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean?
Could you live there? Work there? Go home? You got a little dog. You probably got 2 kids. One hates you.
What is it called? Buddha? Can I put it there? There's no room.
Buddha.
Put it under next to Malta there.
Yeah.
Under the
Under the rampage. Under the blue rampage.
Yeah, under blue rampage.
No. So if you want
See how Iggy put Malta there under the rampage like that?
in the A tier,
On top left of A tier, see how he put Malta under?
Oh, yes.
Just put it like that, and that'll get right a bit small. Just put Buddha if you have to. Solid
Buddha
A.
gets the A tier.
Buddha definitely A, and that's A.
A
That's
tier.
A, maybe S. You know
High
what I
A.
mean?
that could be like
High
A plus.
Yeah, that's top A.
Fuck, I could have put an A plus tier in there. All right.
All right, where'd you go from there? After Malta, you landed where?
Oh, just quickly, by the way, too, in Barcelona, me, Brad, Aaron, and Chloe had breakfast because we were staying away from the tourist area. We had breakfast for 4 people for only like €25. That's like $30 Oz. That was coffees, breakfast, water.
Fuck, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
amazing. Anyway, where do we go from Malta?
You went to Italy.
Oh.
Okay, I want to hear
Italianos.
about. I want to hear about this Colosseum, the fucking Leaning Tower. Tell me,
Italy
what's it like?
is a fucking hole.
Now.
Bro, shithole. Fuck you cunts, man. Fucking waste my time, waste my money.
A little alert here. This is off one person's experience in Italy.
Mate, I'm
I don't
telling you
agree-
right now. Oh,
I don't agree, even though they haven't been in Italy. I don't think Italy's shit. I think they just had a shit experience in Italy.
Look.
So it's tainted their view on Italy. Is that correct?
It looked very
in your
packed
humble
in the
opinion.
photos.
If you're being honest, would you say it was your experience over the actual country itself? Or would you say the heat had something to do with it because it was the hottest? Because this, mind you, this was the hottest European summer in years.
yeah, but
Years.
they were in a heat wave. Like, they were
Yeah.
all over the news and shit.
Yeah.
Like, they were like hitting like 40 degrees.
So would
and
you
shit.
think that it's just your
Yeah.
personal experience that ruined it for you? Or do you think Italy's just literally just a shithole?
Yeah, no. Look. We did have an unlucky run, but like the thing that just annoyed me was Italy. Like, so not Italy, Rome. So Rome for me and Chloe was just an unlucky run because you land in Rome, right? So everyone, or you can even look all over the internet. Italians are already, well, Rome is, I'm sure there's other sides of Italy that are completely different, but you can look it up on the internet. Rome is one of the worst places when it comes to how they treat tourists. There's no English. If they do know English, they pretend they can't understand you. They're very rude. Their food is very bland and like, I just look at that and say,
So the
yuck.
food wasn't
Like,
good?
That's a
the
hot take.
food, the food was garbage, bro.
Really? So the pasta, the
And
pizza,
I'm
the
talking
traditional...
the masters, the pasta, the sucker my dick. Bro, I ordered a pasta.
the pasta, the suck of my dick.
Bro, I could make a better pasta here in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, they don't like... So over there, they don't believe in flavor. To them, simple is better. So the less shit you got on your food, the better. Whereas over here... Bro, mate, give me fucking 20 spices and chuck it all on.
Yeah, it's
Mix
probably
it up.
they probably
Mate,
eat the healthier way that the
I don't know,
Italians
man.
are supposed to eat. I think we just fatten it up. Not when I say fatten it up, we always juice it up. We're similar to America that way. Not as much,
Yeah.
But do you find that, like you said, less is more for Italian food?
yeah.
Would that be healthier than we throw in fucking, I don't know, thickened cream with our sauce, this and that? I don't know, added more shit.
Bro, I'll be honest. I don't even think it's the healthy. I just think they're fucking lazy.
Yeah. And isn't
my honest
how's the
opinion.
serving sizes? Because I heard that some places, when you get a pasta, here when you get a pasta, usually they just go,
They're
here, have some pasta,
full.
bitch. Boom.
Yeah.
But apparently some, even like, it's not even fine dining, but especially when you get pasta like ravioli or something, you usually only get around like 10 to 12 pieces of ravioli just laid out on the plate in the bowl.
Not even. The ravioli was maybe 5 or 6 squares of pasta. Again, very bland, very simple. A lot of them were very rude. Like, and not just that too. So we booked a ticket to the Colosseum. We left about like an hour and a half before. Mind you, the Colosseum's only a 18-minute Uber from where we're staying. We were late to our appointment by like 5 minutes because there was no Ubers, no cabs. It was that packed. And then to top it off, in that 40-degree heat, right? Again, this is another thing that I said, right, is that when you go in summer to Europe, right, no, it doesn't get as hot as Australia. And this year was like a weird one-off. They were going through heat waves. It was all over their news. Apparently, it was all over our news too.
I swear it was as hot as
Yeah,
here.
it
was,
It
yeah.
felt like.
It was almost as hot as here. Like, we're talking 37, 38 degrees. But the difference is that when you're here home and it peaks to 38 degrees, 40 degrees, we don't go sightseeing to the Harbour Bridge, mate. You either stay home in your aircon or you go swimming in your mate's pool. The beach if you're a psycho, because you all know you're going to get cooked as fuck in the beach. Right? You don't go sightseeing and trying to do shit. So we're out in this 38-degree heat trying to do shit and be out and about from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. because you're trying to squeeze in all the touristy shit. So that alone makes you angry and salty. To top it off, it's packed full of fucking people. Third of all, you got fucking Pakistani immigrants fucking trying to sell you bottles of water for €1. That fucking pisses you off.
€1, €1,
Yeah.
€1, bottle of water, €1,
cold water, €1. You got
Yeah.
that constantly. You can't get cabs, you can't get Ubers. And then after about an hour and 10 minutes of trying to get a fucking cab, I finally hail one down. The guy pulls over. You know the first thing he says to me? Not, hey, hello, how are ya? He goes, no card, only cash. It's like, yes, cunt, I've got cash. Now fucking take me to the Colosseum because I'm about to fucking explode right now. That was the first thing he said to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
come
that's
on,
what I
mate.
mean
Like-
by that social
ethic.
mannerism.
It's very different, bro. Like
What was the Colosseum like though?
that was amazing. That was
I
amazing.
love
heard
that
the
shit.
floor in the Colosseum is no longer there, so it's just like you don't see where they stood. It's like
No. So there's a section that you see where they stood,
Oh.
but then the rest of it's been ripped up, so you can see because people. I don't know if people know this, but under the Colosseum, it's like full on tunnels and ruins.
You know,
and-
they
yeah.
used to fill that fucking thing up with water and do mock navy battles in the fucking Colosseum, so it could fill with water. So it's like it's got all this aqueducts and shit.
wouldn't you like? I don't know if this was just embellished by the movie The Gladiator because that's where I've seen it in. But remember how like there's that scene in Gladiator where they're in the Colosseum and that tiger gets lifted out from the ground or climbs from the ground, so that they must have hid animals in there at some
Yes.
point
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
what the tunnels
And
are
then they're
for.
like, all right, the tunnels, and they open the trap door where they are, then they go out because that's what happened in Gladiator. So it
Isn't
must
that
be true.
incredible? They did that shit.
Yeah.
Nuts. Anyway, so Italy on the list for you. Where do you put it?
Look, the Colosseum. We went to the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, and we saw all that. Mind you,
And you saw what's the Colosseum? What's the church? You went to a church with a beautiful painting on the ceiling. I don't know what church it was, but apparently a lot of the churches in Italy, it's got beautiful paintings.
yeah, look,
on the
it was
ceiling.
cool. We saw the Pantheon and shit. Look, it's just old buildings, which is cool and all, but again, seeing that shit is gonna waste a whole day, 10 hours, easy,
course.
minimum. So when you're on a holiday, like you need to remember that there's gonna be some days that you got to sacrifice because you're seeing shit like that. But you really want to see it, kind of thing.
It's a one-off experience.
It's a one-off
Yeah.
experience.
Sometimes you just got to fucking,
You just
pull
gotta-
your bootstraps up
and
and
just
just
do it.
fucking get on with it because you're only there
Yeah.
once.
Mind you, also Rome's very bad for pickpocketing. So some
Did you
guy
just have any run-ins or did you see people?
Yeah, no, some guy tried to pickpocket me. So this fucking big, tall fucking guy, big, tall guy. He looked French or something. He was coloured.
He was cut.
He was purple.
This motherfucker, right? I'm standing there looking at some guy, like some old dude playing like the accordion and shit. Some guy comes up and he goes, literally comes up to my face, right? He was tall as fuck, way taller than me. He comes up, right, and he goes, look at that over there. Like a weird accent. And I just look at him and I was like, mate, do you think I'm fucking stupid? I was like, fuck off, mate. And then he starts fucking mumbling in Italian and shit. And then he like kind of scurried away. The cunt was trying to do the old, look over there. And I look and then like he snatches something out of my pocket. I'm like, fuck off, idiot. I'm not stupid, bro. Like,
You're like,
but
I'm not stupid, but you're like,
yeah, but like one eye.
maybe there is someone-
I'm like, but what is it? Like one eye, like looking this way. and shit.
There's a purple dragon.
But that was the only experience. Again, just be common sense. Like, don't have your phone in your back pocket. Don't have your bum bag behind you. Just I was walking around, bum bag in my hand, facing the front, nothing in my back pockets, nothing. You know what I mean? Just common sense. But Rome, for me,
Oh yeah, because you went to Positano too. Is that all you went in Italy? Rome, Positano?
yeah, Rome unfortunately gets the D tier for me. Now, again, not saying it's something you shouldn't do or you shouldn't see. I just feel like we did get unlucky.
is Rome and Positano two different places for
I'm
you?
going to put them as two different places because
Okay.
it felt like two different worlds.
Yeah.
And then from there, obviously, as most of you were following probably know that I did ask my girlfriend to
Got engaged.
She said-
Salud.
she said no.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she said no.
That deserves a little.
Yeah, that was. Thank you, boys. Thank you. I wish we could cheers right now, but I didn't.
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
empty.
It's basically like a funeral.
Salud.
It's like a funeral.
Salud.
Drinks are fucking empty. She still hasn't done the dishes.
To the dishes. Do the dishes. Do the dishes.
But yeah, nah. So Positano, right? So then you leave Rome, which is such a bad taste in my mouth, and then you get to Positano. It was like, bro, beautiful beach, the coastline, the people were so nice, the food was amazing. Mind you, expensive as fuck, like Ibiza. We're paying like fucking €30 for a cocktail and shit. But again, it's one of the main tourist attractions of the world, Positano. Like that whole Amalfi Coast in Italy. Again, that's all the TikToks that you see of Italy, bitches on boats and shit, because they're saving up their whole year's wage to go, but they only go there.
Yeah.
They don't go to Rome when it's packed on 40-degree days. They don't go to Naples airport where it's a fucking little shitty tin shack, and they don't do that. So again, that's with the whole TikTok thing. But Positano, unreal. Obviously, I asked my missus to fucking marry me. She made it very difficult. Yeah, long story short, I was carrying this ring box all day in my DAC because I'm wearing tight jeans. I didn't want her to see the outprint of the box in my pocket. This fucking box is cutting my nas. I'm like sweating on the box and shit. I'm like, bro, fuck me. But yeah, good experience, amazing.
Not for the ring, but
Yeah.
your pants.
The ring's got like my nut sweat on it and shit. But yeah, nothing really crazy happened there. That was really like unwind time for me and my girlfriend, which is great. We just went swimming.
Beautiful views and stuff.
Like, mate, like I had one moment in like Positano where like I went swimming. So me and my girlfriend were taking turns like going in the. We went in the water together and that, but we mostly take turns because it's that packed there. Again, it's that packed.
If you leave your shit there,
You're just a bit. Again, common sense. Don't just walk off for hours in the water and leave your bum bag and your phone on your towel. So my girlfriend was like, yeah, look, my fiance now was like, yeah, look, I'll stay here. You go for a dip, then come, I'll go for a dip, then we'll chill, then we'll go together. Then like just being a bit smart. So I was in the water while she was watching the stuff, like, and I was floating on my back, bro. And sorry.
Cigar
that
time.
was so satisfying.
Yeah,
bro.
that was cool.
Sorry, mate. I was floating on my back, right, and everywhere I could look, I could just see like beautiful views, bro, and like bright blue water. The water's like warm, bro. I'm laying on my back, bro, and I just like not tearing up, but like I just had this smile on my face. Like I just asked my girlfriend to marry me. I'm in fucking Positano, beautiful views. I'm on a hectic trip with all my mates, a trip that we're never gonna forget. And then to top it off, I get home and I was looking forward for the first time in my life for my job when I get home. So again, for those of you who don't know, I won't get into the details about it. Maybe later down the track we'll talk about it.
Next episode.
I have changed jobs. And for the first time in my life, it was like I'm excited to go to work. So I had something to look forward to when I got home as well.
Yeah.
So I was just floating on my back and I was like, bro, I've done it. I was like, I've hit the jackpot. Like, I was like, I've done it. I've hit the pinnacle of success.
Yeah.
And this is before I'm even like rich, got money. You know, I'm traveling whenever I want. Like that's
It's not just about the money. It's about
not just about the money.
Yeah, like obviously what you're doing will get you more money, but it's
Of
like
course.
it's more like you're happy to actually get up and get after it every day.
And for the first time ever, I was just like,
You wouldn't have
floating-
experienced that with Ashfeld much at all.
No.
At all.
And that's what I realized that was one of the main factors. And again, we can talk about this stuff next episode because this is more of like a travel episode and talking about our travels. But again, that's something we can talk about next episode where like you don't realize the burden your 9 to 5 brings you. You don't realize that burden until you finally get out of it. And now that I'm out of that 9 to 5, it's just like,
Weight off your shoulders.
I was like, bro, I'm successful. I was like, I'm officially, whether the money comes or not, I can now die happy and say, I've done it. I've done what most people can't do. And that's leave their 9 to 5s, happy life, friends are in good health, families in good health, you know, touch wood.
Happy wife,
You know
happy
what I mean?
music, happy pod.
But again, we'll get into that the next episode. So,
Anyway,
for me,
Positano.
Posi.
I feel like you'd get in trouble off Chloe if you said Positano was shit, considering you
No.
proposed.
Like, obviously, even engagement aside, it obviously gets the A tier. For me, Positano gets the A tier just because engagement aside, it was a fucking, mate, great views, great people. They were a lot nicer than Rome. Don't get me wrong, there was this one little incident in Positano where I was ordering a pizza and I was like kind of sitting not in the way, but I was just sitting there waiting for my pizza and like some Italian chef come out like going off in Italian. They're going off at me. I think he wanted me to move. I must have been in the way or something. And I had enough. I just looked at him. I was like, mate, speak fucking English. I was like, I'm not moving until you tell me what you want. Nothing. He just walked away like mumbling in Italian. So I know they know. They work in the main tourist attraction of Italy. I know they know how to say hello, goodbye, thank you, please. So I was like, mate, I'm not moving until you fucking tell me what you want. Like, speak English. But other than that, A tier for me. A tier for me.
What about you? Where'd you go while that was happening?
Are you still in Budapest or are you in Split at this point?
4 days in Budapest, and then we went to Croatia, Split, Croatia. But before I go to Croatia real quick, we actually ran into, me and Victoria in Budapest, did this boat cruise, this sunset cruise, and it was endless prosecco cruise. So it was just like
Endless prosecco.
yeah. So they just sold prosecco for like it was inclusive on the thing. So you just got endless prosecco. And
The
I
fuck's a
don't,
prosecco?
prosecco is like, is it lemonade and wine or is it?
Oh, so it's a drink. It's a drink.
It's a drink. It's
Oh,
like
okay,
a wine, but a fruity kind of wine. But then there was
Yep,
like
yep.
strawberry ones and shit. So we had like a few of those, and we ran into this pommy couple, and like we ended up going out with them randomly. Like they're just like we had a good chat with them on the cruise, and they're like, "Oh, we're going out after. You want to go out?" I'm like, "Yeah." And it was such a weird night. Like we ended up going back to Zemplerkurt, the bar ruins, but the line was too long, so we went to this other bar, and then they're like, "Fuck this! Do you want to just come back to our crib and we'll get alcohol from this grocery store down the road and mix up and we'll get like snacks and like just play music and chill." I was like, fuck, I guess so, bro, like whatever. Because as I get older, I'm like, when the crowds are too much when I'm out, I'm like, I'd rather just have a drink and talk shit because they're pretty fun to talk to. We're getting on with them pretty good. And this was the first time on the trip we actually befriended someone else that wasn't our actual friends we went with and actually hung out with them. And then anyway, we go back to their room. They're pissed as. They're way more pissed than me and Tori, like stumbling and shit. And we get into their room and they open the door and I'm like, oh, wow, this is nice, pretty big. And they're like, oh, no, the landlord divided this one big apartment up to 8 different accommodations.
Oh, my
So
God.
this is just the lobby. When really, before the construction, that was the main one.
The apartment.
And then there was
Fucking hell.
so that you go into this lobby thing and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or maybe 7 rooms. And then so we go into the next door. And it's probably the room is as wide as this room, max, right? But it was just like the front door, from the front door to the balcony was maybe 7 meters, which is like or 8. And then there's you walk in, you turn up, there's a mezzanine level stairs, and then that's where they sleep, the bed, a little nook on top. And then they have a kitchen bench underneath the stairs to save room, and then they have a dining room table with only 2 chairs. So they've just invited us over when they don't even have
Room for 2 of them.
they only have 2 chairs.
You never told me this story.
Yeah, I
What
know.
the
Sorry, we didn't
fuck?
tell you this story. Yeah, but we and so we're like, what the fuck? Because when they invited us back, we're like, bro, I wouldn't invite people back to that. It was so small, bro. Like literally, only 2 of us could sit down. So we got there and we're like,
Is it just standing awkward?
we got there,
like,
we got there, and we got snacks. I just bought a fresh bottle of vodka. And I'm just like, the guy pours us a drink and he's just like spilling the drink everywhere, pouring us a shit, like a strong ass drink. We're drinking it and they're just eating snacks and stuff and they're like messy as. And then they invited these 2 Italian girls that are next door on the balcony going, hey, come for a drink, whatever, blah, blah. These 2 Italians who don't even drink, one was 19, one was 20, they were from Rome. And they come in
God.
and they're just standing there. And then the British couple are like almost passed out on the balcony floor. And then we're just talking to the Italians who are sober as. And we're just, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Me and Tori look at each other and I'm like, help me. Like I mouthed to Tori, like, help me. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. And Tori goes, like Tori didn't want to be there either, but we just didn't communicate that early enough. I just thought she really wanted to stay out.
What
so
the
we're just like,
fuck?
we're there for probably all of 20 minutes back there. And we're just like, we got to go. Like in 5 minutes, we'll call it. So in 5 more minutes, we called it, and it was just like, and then we walked home, we ran out of that room, like, see ya. And then when we closed the door, we ran and started laughing, and we're like, oh my God, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? And then we realized when we just left them, they were only 22 and 23. So then I'm like, that makes sense. One, they were sloppy as they could barely stand. But 2, they invite us back like rookies. Like who invites people back to an apartment that small? It was the weirdest.
So wait, how
night.
long were you there total in that apartment?
Maybe like half an hour. But we were out with them on the cruise. We went out after blah blah. We spent literally probably half an hour, 40 minutes max there because we were just like, there's nothing for us here. There's no seats. When you go to a place where you can't sit down. That's rule number 1. It's like
You're not pleasant.
That's host 101. You got to have seats. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell you that was such a random. But
Wow.
But I love pommies because they're the closest to Aussies with their banter.
We're like
Yeah.
cousins.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was that. It was a fun night out, but we don't regret it, even though it was like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, we met good people and they were like nice to talk to and whatever.
Experience,
Yeah. But yeah, after that, we went to Split, Croatia, which I know some of the other guys, Iggy will tell you when he talks
Yeah.
about Croatia, they had a bad
Very
experience.
different experience.
But I loved Split because similar to, Iggy and Chloe and Positano, them breaking up and it's been a relaxed kind of vibe. Split for me and Tori were kind of a relaxed kind of vibe as well because we just finished Budapest, came to Croatia, beautiful scenery, It's right. We stand right on the water, kind of thing. Like not far from the water, and the people there are kind of a bit snobby, but the food's good. I like the food. They had a shit run in with food, but like I said, it's just all personal experience, really. There's shit places everywhere. There's shit places here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were unlucky, but I like the food. I like the country itself, like the aesthetics of it. It looks beautiful. Tall motherfuckers in Croatia, bro. I was walking past this bar. Actually, I walked in this bar to use the bathroom. And I walked out, and as I was turning around, this guy almost bumped into me. And you know how when you almost bump into someone, you go like, "Oh shit!" and then they startle you. I'm like, "Yes, I started." Oh shit! I started. I was looking at his the bit just above his belly button, bro. Like legit, I was like, "This cunt was huge, like or the middle of his torso."
Fuck.
So I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I literally went, "Holy fuck!" I literally asked Toy. I literally said it out loud to him, and he's like, he just laughed, and he goes, "Oh, I'm like, oh, you're a tall motherfucker." I literally said it to him, and he goes, "Oh, I'm 7 foot." And I'm like, "Bro, this guy was 7 foot, legit 7." Like he was so tall. I did this, and Toy was still looking at him from afar, going like, "What the fuck?" Because he's that tall, you can't help but stare. Like he's that tall. I promise you, there's at least 2 heads turning in every room he walks in. He's that tall.
Holy
Do you know that
fuck.
kind of tall where like his hands can just
Yeah,
engulf
yeah,
you,
like, zoom,
like
like-
Andre the Giant kind of shit?
Holy
yeah,
fuck.
but a lot of big, they make them big in Croatia. Even the not so tall guys, they're actually huge, but there's just taller guys that make them look not tall. You know what I mean? But the shorter guys there are kind of tall.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, even the girls there are pretty tall, considering they're women, they're pretty fucking tall. But yeah, but overall, Croatia was pretty good, I reckon. It wasn't my favorite place, but it was pretty decent.
So chuck it.
So that was
Chuck it on the board.
Split Croatia.
That was Split, yeah. And then they met us up after we spent 4 days in Split. After they went to, Positano, they came to Split as well. But they only really experienced Split for one night, and they got there kind of late. But yeah, they just had a shit run in with the restaurant that they chose late at night when they landed on the flight.
And then you went to Croatia sail.
So we
from
went to
there,
Croatia sail, 4-day Croatia sail. We stopped
Now
off at...
that was unreal.
Yeah.
What happened at the restaurant though, quickly?
Oh, so nothing. Just again, Croatia, kind of like Rome. Didn't like it. Not the best shithole. People very rude. Not the best English there. So we went to this restaurant. We waited about an hour and a half for our food, and then when the food come out, it was like all cold and shit. And it just got to the point where like we're all complaining. And that's what I said. I said, look, guys, if you're gonna complain, go to the kitchen. Don't blast this waiter, because this waiter can't even understand us. And there was like 12. So every time we're going out to dinner, there's 7 or 8 of us minimum. So that alone's a headache. So I'm like, look, don't blast this guy, but it's hard because everyone's first reaction is to blast a waiter. I'm like, bro, if you're going to complain, go to the fucking cook or in the kitchen. Don't blast the fucking waiter. But again, I just wasn't... What tier do you give that?
Croatia for me was A tier.
Wow. Okay.
That
But yeah.
includes the sail as well, like combined Split with the sail. Because
Yeah.
we did get to go from Split, we went to Makarska, which is a little island which is known for their cave bar, which is literally, it is what it is, like in the name. It's
A bar in a cave,
Yeah. But it's kind of small, to be honest, but it's a cool kind of vibe. And then the cave backs out to a beach. So when the DJ's in the depth of the cave, the deepest in the cave, then the crowd's there. And eventually, if you're in the crowd, but you're a bit
fans
too
out
far
to the
back,
beach, yeah.
it fans
You're in
out
the
to the
beach.
beach. You're on
That's
the
cool.
sand.
Yeah.
Cool seating on the beach. You know what I mean? Some person got fined and taken to jail for skinny dipping on one of the beaches. Yeah. Like I actually think a few girls were skinny dipping, and an old Croatian man was filming him on their phone, and they told him to stop, and they're like, hey, like, stop filming us, blah, blah, blah. And then I don't know what happened, but eventually, even though he was doing the wrong thing, they got like, taken to jail because they were skinny dipping, and you can't skinny
You're gonna
dip
get
on-
angry at a dude for filming you when you're skinny dipping in a public beach. Like,
That's what I'm
obviously, he's a
thinking.
weird cunt.
He's weird.
Cunt,
He shouldn't be
but
doing that.
also, you're gonna get angry at him for that. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Especially a Croatian, like I
What
said.
do you think is
like
gonna
I said, some Europeans, especially if they're older, there's
They're
some
creeps, bro.
there's some old heads in Australia that are creeps. But you imagine an old European man.
Apparently, in
Mate.
Europe, the men are very sleazy, bro. Like,
Mate,
they'll
they
slap
are.
your girlfriend in the ass and shit.
Oh,
you know,
bro,
like,
I seen some guys. I didn't even tell you this. I didn't even tell you this, but I was seeing some guys. I was walking behind Tori and Chloe. Chloe walked past in Barcelona. This guy,
And they're like
this shop, because there's people standing outside the restaurant trying to get you in, and one of those guys, Chloe walked past, and he's literally, bro. Like
Yeah.
at least if someone walks past,
You're
maybe
subtle.
just do the whole But walks past as soon as Chloe walks past. And then I look at Tori and Tori goes, that's fucking gross. And I'm like, wow, bro. Like, sleazy.
Do you know how many comments people in Greece were telling me? Like, oh, you've got a beautiful girlfriend. And I'm like, yeah, I know, motherfucker. Look, to me, I don't care because to me, it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't care. To me, it's funny. But the other people, that can make you feel uncomfortable. And these guys are just straight up. And again, we'd be walking. They see me with her and they're like this. Like, they're going... like one of those clowns with the mouth open. That's what these motherfuckers are doing. And they don't make it subtle. They don't care. They will just straight up stare at your girl. Again, to me, I don't care all the stare you fucking want. To me, it's funny. It's not going to bother me.
But it's kind of like...
But there's people that
don't
that
sit there with drooling. Don't drool.
It can bother you. And bro, some people, one day you're going to get flogged for doing that. Like, there's going to be some cunt who's going to fucking put one on your chin for doing that to his missus.
To be fair, it does happen.
And his name's Iggy Zardane.
Yeah, it happens here too, anyway.
Of course, but at least here, I feel like us Aussie guys, we're smart, we're subtle. Yeah, we're subtle. Like, you know, a little
I
bit
don't know,
subtle,
bro.
like-
I don't know if it's because of Rose, but when we're out together, bro, you get the guys go. I'm like, what is this cunt looking at? I'm like,
but
Yes, it's definitely because of Rose. It's definitely because as in like it's never guys are never staring at you.
maybe they're going. Look at the size of this guy's muscle.
Yeah, look at his
this
size.
guy. Look at this guy.
He is big.
This is a handsome man.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That woman is punching above her weight with that guy.
So for me,
That short 5'6" guy.
Croatia's hard because Split was garbage. Dubrovnik was a little bit better, still not the best, but then Sale was so fun. Again, I could have gone a bit harder on Sale, but anyone who knows me knows I get very seasick. So the first night of Sale, I went very hard, very hard. And me and a few of the boys, we got really, really fucking buckled. Like we were, again, I'm talking, we were drinking almost every day from the moment you wake up, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., to when you go to bed at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. the next morning. So you're drinking all day. So again, we get on sale. So it was a group of us. How many of us was on sale? 11 or 12? 12?
in total.
Yeah.
Oh, of us?
Yeah, of
yeah,
us,
oh,
of
yeah,
us.
like maybe 10
10?
or 8.
I thought it was 11 or 12.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay, I'll say 10. So there was 10 of us, right? Of just our friends. And then there was a group of Melbourne girls, 9 of them. 9 girls, 1 solo traveler, Ollie, and then 1 solo girl traveler, D, which are now friends on Instagram, and that shit was cool. So, again, Sale, you can't count it.
But
as
were they
Croatia.
Aussie? They were all Aussie.
All of them were Aussie.
Okay.
That's all Sale is. That's the only, okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Most people go to Croatia for Sale. I've never met a person who's gone to Croatia just for Croatia and hasn't done Croatia Sale.
Unless you're Croatian.
Yeah. So you do it for Sale, and that was unreal. So that's just Sale. It's like a cruise.
Where did you sleep? That boat looked kind of small.
It was, bro. Our bathroom was a wet room. So it means we had no shower head in my one. It was just a shower head that wasn't on the wall. It was like a little retractable thing. And it's your bathroom's there and your shower head's attached to like the bathroom, like to the bath, the toilet. So your whole toilet gets soaked and flooded. Like
it does drain out, but
it does drain out, but obviously other people had a bit better room and the bathroom was a bit better. Like me and Chloe had good bedding space, but our toilet was a wet room. Whereas I saw other people's
Had better
showers were like proper showers, but their beds were way smaller. So it's just the luck of the draw.
Where's the rooms though?
On the boat.
bottom of the bottom
Both,
of the boat.
bottom and top.
Okay.
Bottom and top, yeah.
But like I will.
What'd you do all day?
I will
Would you
admit-
stop at islands?
Yeah.
Bro, you just drink and swim. That's all you do.
Yeah, and
all
then,
you do.
you know, I was very happy with the food. Sorry, the food service. Like they give you breakfast, and then but it's a 3-course breakfast. So you have just an entree, a main, and
That's awesome.
like the dessert would be like fruit or something in the
Yeah.
morning, and then you get lunch as well. And lunch is the same, man. Lunch is just like 3 courses as well, and then dinner, obviously, because you're at the islands, you just get whatever you want. You know what I mean? So the lunch and the breakfast and lunches were hectic. The rooms were good considering. Like apparently, the boys did a Croatia sale years ago, like themselves. And Brad was saying they had a much shitter boat. Like this was actually top tier compared to the one they went on. So although it wasn't a luxury hotel, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. And there was heaps of I was going to say turbulence. There was heaps of big swell at night, And this wave that hit our boat was so big, like the way we went like this,
Yeah, it woke us up.
me up. Like it
Yeah.
threw me out of bed a bit. Like
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit!
The
like,
same thing happened to me and Chloe. It woke us up.
yeah,
That's how big
it wasn't
was,
rough as in it wasn't like the, but like the swell one time got so big that the boat just went that little bit like. Zoom, like it went down, you're like, oh fuck, and your belly just drops.
shit.
Yeah.
So is there multiple captains on the boat? They take
No, no, no.
shifts?
It's
or
like
what?
six crew members, but one captain. The captain you barely see, obviously, because he's driving the boat. I'd get very worried if
the
we
captain
always
was
seen the
drinking
captain.
and
Yeah, he's
smoking.
captain
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah. Who's steering the boat?
He's
He's
got a
just
little captain's hat on.
Yeah.
But when did he sleep though?
Well,
When the boat was parked. Because no, so for him to sleep, we wouldn't be constantly sailing. We dock up and park. So a lot of the time, so the first night we sailed, and that's when there's nothing else to do but just drink and mingle. So you're drinking, you're meeting the other girls from Melbourne and whatever, you're talking, whatever. We're playing music. It's cool because we had a little personal bartender, Yako the bartender, or Darko, whatever the fuck his name was. He was cool. But there's a little bell. So every time you ring the bell, that's your round of shots for the whole boat. This motherfucker's doing shots with us and shit, bro. He was cool, man. He was cool. So you're ringing the bell, you're having fun, playing music. But basically, the boat will take you always to a destination and then you dock there for the night.
Okay.
We all sleep, well, we party, the crew sleep, and then they're up at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and then they start sailing again to the next spot.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? So, and then it was cool because while you're sailing, they go, okay, this is a swim spot, you stop. Everyone, you can jump off the boat, you're drinking, you're drunk as fuck.
That's
It's
awesome.
cool,
and we
man.
bought floaties before, so
Yeah.
they have a floaty pump. So I got a chocolate donut tube thing, and then I think Iggy had like a unicorn tube thing, and everyone had their own little floaty devices because when you dock up and you swim, obviously you don't want to be treading water the whole time. So it's good when you jump in,
Just relax on the
relax
floaty.
on the
It was
floaty or
fun.
whatever.
It was fun.
The
It
water
was fun.
warm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Relatively.
wasn't freezing.
It wasn't cold.
How many
But
days?
it was refreshing though.
Yeah.
How many days was it, the whole sail?
I think it's
4
Okay.
4 nights.
4 nights. So
Fuck,
like
that's a
3
decent,
days. Yeah.
that's a long
People do a week, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You can do 8-day sales and shit.
and the fuck thing is, when you ring that bell, the person that rings the bell and pays for the round gets the most fucked up shot.
It's like this dirty Croatian fucking shot, eh? That was nuts.
Everyone else gets a wet pussy kind of shot, like a sweet shot. But the guy that does it or the girl that does it gets like a black shot, and it's like a coffee shot, but like a Sambuca coffee thing, but strong as like
Fucking hell.
yeah. Brad,
That's cool,
Brad
though.
almost vomited after having a shot of it.
Well, Croatia
For me,
sail for you,
Croatia gets the B.
B tier.
Now again,
For you-
Croatia, for me, the sail was amazing, but it's not Croatia. So basically a cruise with other Aussies. It was amazing and it was fun. Everyone should do it. But again,
Is amazing B though?
B's mid.
Above
So
average.
you thought
Above average.
So that you did the sail as B?
Yeah, I just did Croatia because we all did just Croatia as one.
sorry.
You
Because-
did a Croatia and a sail, right? But together to
Together,
A.
yeah.
together. But for me, all include because I can't ignore the fact how bad Split was. Dubrovnik got a little bit better, and then Sail was amazing. So it's kind of just averaged itself out. Because then saying that I've seen TikToks and stories of people who have the worst time on Sail. Mind you, we got off our boat the next night. A boat sunk. I sent it in the family inbox.
Yeah, I remember
One of the
seeing
boats sunk. Like,
He had a shower for too long and it flooded the boat.
yeah.
And then
No, I think they
I was gonna say,
Nah,
wow.
I think they hit.
What
rocks or
about their
something.
luggage and shit? You know that would
Exactly,
ruin your
but
trip.
imagine that you lose your clothes, your phone, your what? If you like, if you got to jump overboard, even if you got your phone, that's gonna get fucked. Like you can't jump in the water and try to. You could try to save
imagine
it.
trying to tread water, but you're holding your luggage, your
And
suitcase.
yeah, but that fucked up.
So next, Croatia. After Croatia sail, what happened? Who goes where?
We all went from Dubrovnik because we finished the sail in Dubrovnik.
Yep.
We stayed there one night, and then the next day we headed to fucking Athens. So we had to go to Athens and
To
then-
get to Greece.
to get to
Okay, so
Greece.
this is Greece now.
Yeah, and then we went to Athens, but we didn't land until like maybe 12:30 or whatever. By the time we got to the place and settled in, it was like 1:30, 2 a.m. And it was funny because
We're in
we
a
stayed
rough
stayed
area.
in one of the rough areas because Athens isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Athens has some dodgy areas. It's got the black market on the streets. It's pretty other than the Acropolis. It's good. It's cool to see because it reminds me of like a Hercules setting. You know the cartoon, the Disney Hercules when they're fucking in Athens and shit. Takes me back to that shit. But we were staying in a dodgy area and there was graffiti all over like all the walls. Every wall you can see, it's just half built buildings and fucking graffiti. And he's like, so where are you staying? And we're on the street, but I didn't know where the door was. I'm like, I don't know, somewhere along here, but don't worry, we'll get out and we'll suss it out. We'll find it. Don't worry. He goes, no, I don't want to let you out of the car until we know where you're going because people get robbed. Like he goes, in these streets, you don't go out past midnight because people get robbed. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I didn't get out until he was reversing and shit. If we're being a mad cunt, like not letting us get out and like
Then I come out and got you.
And he comes around the stairs. I'm like, oh, there they are. So he let us out, and then we went straight in there, and then we walked up all these fucking flights of stairs. All right, accommodation, but yeah, like I said, only for the night. But then we got a ferry the next morning to Santorini. But the thing is, so me and Tori got the last Uber from that hotel, right? Because Ubers are very hard in Athens. It's very busy, right? Very busy. So me and Tori were 7 minutes behind the last Uber, right? That got caught because we had to split up in Ubers. You know how you're a big group. So the first one, I don't know, the first one to get in probably got in 13 minutes before us at least. But then the last one, Adzi was in, and he got in 7 minutes before us. So we still had 7 minutes, and we're like, fuck. He gets there. We're like, all right, sweet. I'm trying to say to him in the cab, we need to get a 9 a.m. ferry. We need to go fast. We need to go faster. We need to get there. But he's like, I don't know English. So I got Google Translate out, and I was like, faster. And I'm like, we need to get to a 9 a.m. ferry. Can you go faster, or is there a shortcut? And then he's just like, oh, we get there in 15 minutes. I don't know what you want me to say, kind of thing. And we get there, and usually ferries in Greece were never really, in my experience back in the past, they were never really on time. They call it Greek time, European time for a reason. It's because they say a certain time, but they always push it back a bit, you know what I mean, for whatever reason. And not this ferry. This ferry, bro.
One person in Greece on time.
We were about to pull up in the dock, and some of these guys in inbox were inboxing me and Tori going, run, like you need to run, like the boat's about to go. I'm like, fuck, this guy's like speeding through, pulls up, we pull up, and the ferry was about 20 meters off the dock, just going, but we just missed it by like 20 meters. When I say 20 meters, the door had went up, like close, and they've just started to take off. Not so much so I felt like Tom cruising it, like let the bridge down, and I could just jump off. I'm like with my luggage, like Santorini, you know. And then so we end up. Obviously, the taxi guy's like, "That's your ferry." I'm like, "Fuck, I know it's my fucking ferry." You know what I mean? I start losing it, bro. Like I rarely lose my cool, but I'll tell you, I was kind of acting embarrassing, bro. When that happened, I lost it.
Really?
No, yeah, I lost it because it wasn't just we missed. Like, we were the only ones to miss the ferry. If everyone missed the ferry, I'd feel like we're all in this together. But I feel like me and Tori were the only ones that you know, we didn't leave enough time for the Uber. We were the only ones that missed out, and that was the most expensive ferry we paid for, like the longest ferry, most expensive. And I was like, fucking hell, like what are we gonna fucking do? I lost it. I was going up to these cops, and I was gonna ask them like, you know, when's the next ferry? But because I was so aggro, Tori looked like it was like I was about to try and fight these cops, or like I was about to be a rude cunt to these cops, when really I'm the type of guy to get angry, but when I talk to someone, I just
bring it down.
I bring it down a bit, and I go, hey, do you know like when the next ferry? The next ferry wasn't until 4 that Arvo, so ferry's not on the fucking option. So we get an Uber to Athens airport, right, which we just drove 30 minutes from the night before. We go back there, and we're Tori's organising it all, fucking legend. She's booking the new flights and shit. We paid $530-something between us, Australian, for 2 tickets to Santorini Airport. And on the way there, we're about 5 minutes from the airport, and I'm opening my bag. I'm trying to look for my passport. I'm like, Bub, where's my passport? And she's like, I don't have it. You had it last night. I'm like, Bub, it's not in my fucking bag. Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? I thought, please be fucking with me. Please just go. And I know, you know when your missus has taken something, or I don't know, or you leave something behind and they take it and they go, oh, where'd you leave it? Did you lose it? And they're not like freaking out. You're like, you're bullshitting. She was kind of panicked. And I'm like, oh no. And your passport is the one thing. I'd rather lose my wallet and my phone at the same time than my passport, because your passport, you're fucked, right? So Tori's like, maybe you put it in your luggage last night when you were getting changed, who knows? So we get out there, I got my luggage open, right, on the fucking entrance to the airport. I'm going like this. I'm trying to fucking peel through this thing. My heart is in my dick hole right now, and I'm just like, I'm like, what is gonna happen right now? I've just ruined the trip. What the fuck? Do I have to go to the embassy? What happens when you lose a passport? And I'm sweating, and I'm literally hyperventilating. I never get like that, but I was literally sitting there, like after I flipped everything around and nothing was there. I was like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Tori was about to cry because Tori's like, no. So we're both sitting across from each other. She's on the pavement with her legs crossed. You know how girls sit with their legs crossed sometimes? Just sit like this. She's like, Joey. And she's like, listen, I know this is your thing. Like, you lose shit a lot. But she goes, you need to dig deep. Like, she gave me this like little speech.
like a pep talk.
Yeah, she's like, you need to dig deep. Where do you remember having it last? And at this point, I can't think of anything, bro. I'm already apologizing that I've ruined the trip to her. Like, it was serious shit, bro. Like, I'm like, I was looking up on my phone, what do I do? And it's saying you have to go to the Greek embassy, then they redirect you to the Australian embassy, then you have to give them a copy of your passport, like from if someone took a photo of it or whatever. Then it takes about 2 weeks to actually get your new one. So we have to pay for 2 weeks accommodation. We miss out on the 3 islands with the rest of the gang. All these things are gone from one. I'm saying sorry, blah, blah, blah. And she's just like freaking out. And then she's like, you have to dig deep. Where's the last time you had it? And I was like, well, I had it at the airport, but I don't remember having it at the fucking at the place. So she's like, I'm like, I got to call the Uber. So I got her phone. I went through, recent trips, called him. When I called him, bro, he was like from my phone though, because the Uber's on her phone, connected to a phone number, but I rang from my phone and I'm like, hello. And he's like, hello. Like, he said hello, like, I've been waiting for you to call. And I'm like, oh my God, do you have my passport? And he's like, yes. And he's like, you left it in my Uber last night. He's like, I tried to call you all night because Tori's number, her Australian number, right? Which she had an eSIM while she was over there. And if you want to get an eSIM, guys, it's sometimes cheaper unless you're with Vodafone. She had an eSIM, which is your international SIM. Yeah. So that doesn't link up with your home number, what her mobile is here. So the Uber app is obviously linked to this mobile at home. So it wasn't getting through. So he said he stayed up for hours last night trying to call. He even contacted Uber. You sent him a little thing on the app saying, listen, I've got this person's passport, blah, blah, blah. Because he knew we had a trip the next day because we were talking to him. He was a full nice cunt on the way, dropping us to Athens. We're having a nice talk to him. He was about to have a baby in a week, full humble cunt, and could speak good English as well, luckily. So yeah, he was just like, yeah, I got your thing. Like, I've been trying to get you online. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, how far are you from Athens airport? He goes, I live an hour away. I go, fuck. I go, can you please drop it off, bro? And I'll give you cash, like whatever. Just please, I need to get it. We need to go to Santorini. And he's like, yeah, don't worry about the cash. I'll come. I'll leave now. I'll get there in an hour. Right now it's 10:30. Our flight was at 3, so we had plenty of time. So we waited an hour. He got there at 11:30. I gave him €50 cash, but then I go, Tori's like, I don't think that's enough, to be honest. Like, he literally saved our fucking lives right now.
Oh, bro, you're lucky.
So then we tipped him an extra €50 through the app, but a tip through the Uber app. We asked him, do you get all the tip or does Uber take a cut? He goes, no, I get all the tip. So I gave him 50 cash. We tipped him €50 as well. So we tipped this guy €100 because that's about 160, 170 Australian. But that was worth it, bro, because we would have been stuck there for 2 weeks, bro. And do you know how hard it is when something serious goes wrong, whether it's you injure yourself or you get too drunk and like Chloe and Eos getting smashed. That's another story. But anything like that where you need medical assistance, it's fucking dicey over there. And when something like that happens, like with the passport, and you have to deal with something serious to that magnitude, when you can't talk to someone that can talk clearly, it's more stressful. It puts more stress on. So I was spiraling, bro. I was like, what the fuck's going to happen? Anyway, it was a little scary.
Lucky he was a good dude.
You're lucky, bro.
So that good on you. If you're watching this by chance one day, 20 years from now, you happen to come across this, thank you.
You added him on
Greek
Instagram.
man.
Well, he goes to me because I said to him, I was messaging him later. I was like, man, I wish you all the best with your new chapter with being a dad. I'm like, I know just by this small token of kindness, you're going to be a hectic dad, blah, 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 this and that. He goes, yeah, mad cunt, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say mad cunt.
He's like, yeah, thanks, cuz.
Yeah, he's like, hey, thanks, man. And I'm like, yeah, mad cunt. But he's like, oh, add me on Instagram. So I added him on Instagram. And then when I was posting photos later of the trip, he was liking my photos and shit.
What a mad guy.
Yeah, but he was a good guy, man. But yeah, Athens, we went to Athens and obviously there was a hiccup. They got the ferry. We got the flight eventually to Santorini. And then, Santorini, probably one of the most beautiful Greek islands ever, bro. Ever.
See, you're lucky though that you did miss that boat, because if they got on that boat and he gets to Santorini, which is 5 hours away, and then he realizes there's
another
no
island.
fucking passport, when would you have realized you had no
I wouldn't
passport?
have checked until probably I needed to go back to...
How'd you leave it in the Uber though? Was it in your pocket
So
or
I have a
something?
bad habit when I go to airports, and I'm especially leaving an airport. You need it when you go through certain areas or whatever, and I carry it instead of putting it in my fucking bag when I don't need it straight away. So I carry it a lot, and then it's like I would have sat in the Uber with all my shit, my bag, but I didn't put it in the bag yet, and I would have put it on my lap or something. You know what I mean? And like not I don't know, not checked, and I don't know. It was chaotic, bro. You know, we're like,
Yeah.
I'm giving
A lot
him,
going on.
I'm giving him the showing him the fucking thing where to go, and in the midst of all that, bro, it's like, but I'm bad with that, bro. And Tori would tell me, she's like, you got to be like, you're so careless with your stuff, but I'm like. When she says that, I know I'm careless, but it makes it sound like I'm mean to lose my shit. I'm like, oh, this passport, I don't use this fucking shit. I get in anywhere,
Wipe
but
your ass with it.
yeah. But it's like it's
It's an accident.
It's
yeah.
something that I need to fucking because I've always been that way. But it's like I'm lucky in unlucky situations. Like I'll get myself in a shit situation, but most of the time I come out not maybe always on top, but like that could have been way
Stronger
worse.
at least, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys are fucking around Greece.
Santorini.
What happened in EOS? Was it?
Well, let's talk about Santorini quickly. Santorini, we stayed in Fira, which is the main place.
Driving
Beautiful, bro.
quads and shit
You're
was
driving
amazing,
quads.
Oh yeah, the quad.
Yeah, the quad bikes are
You
good
break
to
your
get around
phone,
on.
right? You had a problem. with your phone.
Yeah. Dropped it on the quad bike.
Yeah.
Got run over multiple times, I think.
And it
By
was
multiple quads.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's pretty beautiful there, man. Like in Santorini as well, there's a lot of restaurants and everything on the cliff edge, literally on the cliff edge.
That's sick.
And across the ways, right? Like maybe I don't know maybe a kilometer or something across the way. There's a dormant volcano. That is just you can do tours on there, but we didn't have enough time to do the tour on that volcano.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
Is that the blue buildings and shit? All that.
Yeah,
white buildings,
white buildings,
white
yeah.
buildings,
Yeah,
blue
yeah.
roof. Yeah.
And yes, amazing. Like the food there is hectic. Went on a date night and fucking went to this Mediterranean place. And we were listening to mad music, and it was like Mediterranean beat. And then this girl was singing. I'm like, this is a mad song. I wonder what song it is. And I look over, and there's some girl live singing and walking through. But the awkward thing was, she'd bend down next to people eating while she's singing and be like,
And you're trying to eat.
and I'm like, you're just like, oh, I'm just eating my steak. Like
Oh shit! Look, Greece was mad, man. I got to Santorini, then we went to EOS, then we went to Mykonos. EOS was my favorite because it wasn't as packed. It was more open. We're drunk driving these quads around everywhere. We went beach hopping. It was fucking awesome. But I got a fucked up story as well in Mykonos, bro. So me and Chloe went for a walk to go to the beach, right? And all we see is we look to the left, and there's this like lady, like on the park bench, like literally, like I thought she had Down syndrome, kind of thing. Like she was literally like twisting up and shit. And I'm like, at first I'm like, oh my gosh, she's got Down syndrome, and then I'm like, no, wait a second, she's like off her head, and then I realized no, she was like having a fit, like an epileptic fit, bro, on the wharf. 40 degrees, and everyone starts panicking and running over, trying to help this lady, bro. Oh, yeah, this fucking lady starts having like an epileptic fit, bro, on the side of the wharf, bro. And then all these Greek cunts. The worst thing about a situation like that is that when people think they know what they're doing and they don't, it makes the situation 10 times worse. And Chloe, who works with kids in childcare, she's up to scratch with her first aid. Like if something's gonna happen to your kid or someone, you want Chloe there. Because she knows the basics very well. And she's saying like, fuck, we need to like roll her on her side and shit, whatever. Some Greek guy, some Greek waiter comes out, puts her on her back, and he's holding her leg up. And then I'm looking at this like lady, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, bro. And then she started turning purple, bro. I've never seen anyone go that color before. I'm like, and I was literally asked Chloe, bro, I had like my hands on my hips. I was like, bro, I'm like, she's dead. I'm like, she's literally dead. She's dying. Chloe's like, what do we do? Like freaking out. And everyone's fucking panicking. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And she's literally fitting, drooling and shit. And then you just see her, like her eyes just go up. And then like she just goes skin color to purple. Like I'm talking like a dark purple in like a few seconds. And we're like, oh my God. And then she ended up sort of moving a bit and coming to. So I think it was just an epileptic seizure. But I'm pretty sure that Greek waiter almost killed her because he had her on her back. She was probably choking on her tongue. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And bro, I didn't even have to have a hospital on Mykonos, to be quite honest. Bro, we saw some Greek cunt. They were all screaming, give me a spoon, because they thought she was choking. They were putting a lighter in her mouth, trying to get something out of her mouth. And I'm like, bro, these cunts are going to kill her. I'm like, holy fuck, bro. It was fucking weird as shit.
Well, at least she didn't die.
Well, that we know of, but I'm pretty sure she was alright. She come to. But yeah, for me, we'll just vote the Greek islands as one. It was cool. It was fun. Again, it was kind of expensive. Like there's this misconception that obviously though a lot of Europeans did say that because of COVID and that the prices have been jacked.
Like everywhere, right?
Yeah. It was pretty expensive. In EOS, the bartender was great at our hotel. We were drinking
my
from like
God.
10 a.m. He made Joey fucking smoke a coffee bean and shit. It was fucking
he
weird
gave me
as shit.
something like because he gave me something called the gas chamber, and what it is, it's like vodka or maybe their local, spirit. I'm not sure. And they put a layer of coffee beans on the top, so there's a bunch of coffee beans filling up the service area of the top of the shot glass, just floating on top of the alcohol. They light the coffee beans on fire, and it's like a clear flame, like an invisible flame, because it's daylight as well. It's one of those flames you can't really see, but you can see the coffee beans starting to bubble and roast.
I saw a video of this, I think.
Yeah, and then you put your hand over the shot glass just to check. Like I was like, is it actually on fire? And you can feel the flame. You know what I mean? It's actually on fire. And he lets it roast for a bit, and all you see is the coffee beans, like the brownness of the coffee beans, start the mist. Kind of like when you have Milo as a kid. Remember how you have Milo and you the milk, and then you just see that you let the Milo set, and the Milo starts to sink down into it. Or he sees the coffee beans just start to sink down into it, and then he scoops the coffee beans out with a spoon, puts them to the side, and then he goes, scull this, and then you scull it, boom, and then he gets you a straw, and he puts it in the bottom of the shot glass, the empty shot glass, and goes, pull. Like a bong, like a billy. Yeah, but it's an empty shot glass, a straw in the empty shot glass, right after I down, I go, and I sucked up, thinking like, nothing's in here, but bro, it filled up my lungs with like gas or something. It's
Yeah.
like because the alcohol, it's just finished burning, right? And then you've boom, shot it back. There's some residue. I don't know how it works, but there must be some residue of gas that stays in the bottom of that glass, even for a little bit. I don't know the science behind it, but from what I experienced, there was something in that straw which filled my lungs up quicker than it was like a gas of some kind, like. But it was nothing was in there. But right after, boom, after it's roasted for a bit,
He was like,
Imagine
he
it's
was
poison.
dribbling-
I was dribbling
and shit.
because I was like, bro, it made me so much more drunk. Like because, like I said, this guy was giving us free drinks. Like it was crazy. Like I had my phone on charge behind the bar, and I got 2 shots and 2 drinks, like 2 cocktails as well. And I'm like, oh, can you grab my phone? I just wouldn't need to pay for it. Like, but it was on. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. He gave Lydia and Cody like 4
Yeah.
shots free. And he was pouring straight into our mouths and shit.
Bro, we're just sitting there just talking to this guy who was a sick cunt, and he'd randomly just get a bottle of straight vodka and just start going glug glug in our mouths. Bro, between like 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., I didn't pay for a single drink. And he was just giving us shots, bro, drinks, bro, straight bottle. And they're the guys that make the whole Europe experience amazing.
They
Like,
want you to have fun. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And sadly, he no longer works there. The boss fired him.
Oh, get this. Hey, so we're at the bar. This was legit. I think that was that day. I think
it was the same day in the morning.
So no. It was in the afternoon. Maybe it wasn't that day. Maybe it was the other day. Oh no. I think no. That's
think
a lie.
it was the same day.
It was the same day. So at around 6:30 p.m., which is it's like 2:00 p.m. here.
Early.
That's how early it is. So it's still light outside. Put it that way. It doesn't get dark till 9:30. So we're out in front of the bar. The guys are giving us free drinks. We're like all vibing, and then this old bitch comes up to me from behind and goes, "Hey!" Like she starts talking to the bartender like in Greek, and I look at her like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And she's like, "You're too loud. Like you're too loud." And I'm like, fucking go home. I go home, and then she's like, and just storms off. And then Tori's like, don't tell that old lady to go. It was kind of a bit slack, but she was a bit of a fucking rude cunt as well. Like, I know if you're old, you're probably depressed because your husband doesn't fuck you anymore and he can't get hard and your pussy's dried up like the Sahara Desert and, you realize you're retired and you're whatever. I'm just assuming these things and being like, she's probably unhappy at home, whatever. She's, plays bingo and knits sweaters all day. So she's pretty upset. So I'm like, fuck this bitch though. That doesn't give you an excuse to be rude, right? So I'm like, fuck, I go home. I didn't swear. I just said, go home. Like it's 6:30. What the fuck? What do you tell me? But then later I find out that she's the part owner of the hotel. And then right after we eventually go in, we go into their room before we go out really quickly, just for refreshments. And then we went back to the room, and on the way I see her sitting behind the reception desk, and this is the first time I've seen her behind the reception desk, and I'm bitching about what just happened, and I'm like, man, this bitch. I walk in, and then she's just like, just behind the reception desk, and I'm like,
you just told the part owner of the hotel to go home.
You get back to your room, it's locked, and all your shit's outside.
Yeah, she's just shat in our pillowcase.
For me,
So Greece, where do you put it?
Greece goes in B because Greece was amazing and I had so much fun there. But And again, I have to just put this down towards the end of the holiday where you're at this point, you're just surviving. You just want to go home. So I think that's why, to me, I'll put it in the B.
I thought it was one of your favorites.
It was, but I have to also
Your body was tired.
just how I felt at the time. I feel like if we did Greece at the start,
Yeah.
it could be close to
Because
an S tier.
I can't believe we didn't
Like-
go to Tropicana, bro. I'll never let that go. I told Tori, I was like, we're in Mykonos,
Yeah.
and we didn't go to the day session. There's this beach club called
Yeah.
Tropicana Beach Club. So we were staying on one side of Greece, which was like Little Venice area, which looks like Little Italy, and it's beautiful. We're called Mykonos town. Then on the other side, about a 15-minute drive, 20-minute drive, is where like Paradise Beach is and stuff. But on Paradise Beach, there's like a Tropicana Beach Club, and it sits right on the beach, and it's just it's used for day sessions and stuff. Like they have DJs playing there, and it's like from 4:30 onwards into the night. It's like a day club, but it's right on the beach. You can go swimming and stuff. Goes off.
Sounds
It's
bad.
like the Colosseum when you go to Italy. You know what I mean? In
gotta do
terms
it.
of you got to do it.
But you didn't.
But because we were just all weathered, and because
Yeah.
I've done it before, I know how good Tropicana is. But I didn't necessarily want to go to get fucked up like we usually do. But I wanted to go just to experience it and like have a boogie and whatever. But because the rest of the group wasn't on that level, I was just fucking peer pressure and putting the ping. But I was doing it out of a good heart. I was like, you have to experience this. But then after a while, you can't flog a dead horse. If no one wants to go out, I don't want to drag people out at the same time. But it was just crazy. We didn't go. I got home and I told my sisters that we didn't do it, and they're like, "What the actual fuck, bro? Like you have to." But we still had a good time. But like I said, like he was trying to say, I guess I know Greece is more than a B-worthy country, but I think his experience and mine a little bit as well. Just we were kind of weathered, and that kind of what you're feeling in a certain country, it dictates how you feel about that.
Of course.
So where would you put it then? For
I
you?
would put it. I would put it A, and not even a. The only reason I couldn't live there is because the economy is just trash.
Yeah, there's no aircon and shit,
and the
like-
Greek islands only pop off in the summer. In the winter, there's no one there,
Yeah,
bro.
ghost town.
No one there. So it's a solid A for me.
Yeah.
The only reason it's not a fucking S is because
It
like
is.
I
You
said,
couldn't live there.
No.
It's unlivable.
Yeah.
So after Greece, what happened? You
Then
went to Switzerland, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
Joey, you go home after Greece. How was your travel? How were your travels home anyway?
Lad. So all in total, we left Mykonos on a 4-hour and 45-minute ferry. Me and Tori thought we'd splurge. When I say splurge, we spent an extra €16 each to upgrade to business class on the ferry. I love how that's like the cheap way. Like you couldn't do that on a flight all the way home, but a ferry, €16 each included. At the very front of the ferry, there was a glass door separating the rest of us from the peasants. And we had like a full lounge area. We had our own little window on this bar. They had the same kiosk bar, but we had our own little, we could order from our side of the thing.
cool.
and then so there was like chips, snacks, like whatever, sandwiches, chips, they'll make you shit. And yeah, we had comfort. That's what you pay for. Like you pay for the comfy chairs. I was laying down. I was watching The Office. I downloaded a whole season of The Office. Just binge watching that. But yeah, so we did that. It was 4 hours, 4 hours 45. Then we waited at the airport for like 4 hours. And we had a 1.5 hour flight from Athens to Istanbul in Turkey. Then we had a 2 hour wait stopover. Then we had a 10.5 hour flight from Istanbul to Singapore. 2 hour stopover there. Then a 7.5 hour flight from Singapore home. It's a mission. And I slept for a total of 3 fucking hours, and that was on the longest flight. Bro, I was so tired, my eyeballs were stinging. You know how you're that tired? Even the back of your eyeballs, you can feel this. You know the red veins that form when you're tired? It was just like, it looked like, the bad guy of Stranger Things? Do you know the Vecna?
Vecna.
It looked like, my eyes looked like Vecna, bro. It was just like... I was fucking tired, bro. And then the jet lag fucked me as well. Like
You're still feeling it a bit.
yeah. Well, I got home at 6 a.m. or 6:15 on the Sunday morning. So I had a coffee, try to wake up as much as I could. Tori had a bit of a nap, so did I later in the hour, but I didn't go to sleep till 11 p.m. I woke up at like 8:30 the next day. Then I closed the blinds, went back to sleep till almost 12 the next day. And then,
Fuck it out.
and then I woke up and I was up till 2 a.m. that night because I'd woken up at midday. You know what I mean?
You fucked your
So
schedule.
2 a.m. I couldn't go to sleep till then. Woke up at 10 a.m. the next day, and then had to try to wake up for work the next day on the Wednesday. So
That's rough.
yeah,
That's rough.
And 10-hour days straight off the bat. Like 8 hours. They're like, we're doing 10 hours.
So you worked this week?
Wednesday I started. I did
Wednesday?
10 and
You would
they're
have been out of it.
They're like, we do 10-hour days on Monday to Thursday if you want. You don't have to,
I was
but
like,
they're like,
no.
but then I just chose to because I was like, bro, I haven't got paid for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I did 10 hours Wednesday, 10 hours Thursday, then 8 hours today.
That's rough, mate.
Yeah, but I mean, I know we bitch about work and it is fucking shit, but I feel like working, even if it's trading, if it's something you love doing, music, whatever you do, that shit provides structure and routine in your life.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
need routine because when you're just traveling and you're living the good life where in Europe, you wake up at whatever time you want. And I was doing that before I started work on the few days, and I was like, if I didn't work this week, I would have just stayed up all night, slept all morning, stayed up all night. So I don't think I would have broken it, but having work and having to
It
be
got
at a
you
place.
back into the swing of
I have to
things.
get there at 6:30 in the morning at Liverpool. I have to be there. I catch the train, as you know, so I get up at fucking 4 a.m, bro.
Yeah,
I'm getting
fuck that.
but like I said, I'm happy to be home. Fucking home is where the heart is.
Happy to have you back, my friend.
Yeah, bro.
Feels like awesome.
How was your
I'll
flight
do-
home? Was fucked.
So
I'll do-
before Switzerland,
I'll do my Switzerland rating and then we'll go through the questions.
yeah.
And then we'll wrap it up for this return travel fucking episode. But for me, Switzerland, man, was fucking unreal.
It looked cool.
Mate.
Did you get to
The
skydive or
water
not?
water looked like it was bottled water.
It was turquoise. Like the color of the rivers and shit. Because like it was
It looks like a fucking Microsoft
back
desktop,
bro.
Yeah,
No, we didn't get the skydive.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man.
Spewing because man, I knew that if I skydived, I would have been like on a high. You couldn't fucking
The Doritos.
that you couldn't. Sorry, we're pointing at the board. So we're spewing about that, but we landed. Yeah, it was raining on and off and really cloudy and that, which is a shame. But it is what it is. We soldiered on. We only had like 4 days there. Expensive as all fuck.
Yeah. Cody said he paid like $40 for 2 meals at Macca's.
Me and Chloe paid 60 Aussie dollars for 2 cheeseburger meals.
Oh wait, maybe
no
it was
cap.
60. Yeah, maybe he said it was 60.
60
Well, I was
Aussie
we
dollars.
just paid $30 at Red Rooster for 2. So
It's not that bad, but it's just like an extra $10 or $20, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, what the hell? But in saying that too, me and Cody did do some research. In Switzerland, the average wage, the average is like 2.5 grand Aussie.
It's one of the highest. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's so expensive. But everywhere you looked in Switzerland was beautiful mountain range, green grass, a cow getting walked by the farmer. It was fucking unreal, bro. So because we couldn't do the skydiving, we went white water rafting.
Wait, why couldn't you do the skydiving?
It's too cloudy. Because
Oh, no.
me and Cody were gonna, Switzerland's one of the only places in the world where you can skydive out of a helicopter. So of course, if it's too cloudy, the chopper can't see where he's fucking going. Which is, I get that. I'd rather the guy be a man and say, "Look, bro, this is too dangerous," rather than we get
Looking
out
up and
there
being like,
and
"Yeah."
we're going, "What the fuck?" Like, fuck that. So
Yeah.
I'm glad he said, "Bro, we're not jumping." He's like, "This is not going to be. We're not going to be able to jump. It's going to be clear in about." It was going to clear up basically the day we left. So we're like, look, it is what it is, whatever. I'd rather be told straight up it's unsafe than do it and then we become the next fucking news article and fucking, you know what I mean? So whatever, it is what it is. So we went whitewater rafting and that was fucking unreal, bro. Unfucking real, bro. The water's freezing. I'm talking the coldest water I've ever touched in my life.
Is it in like a mountainous region?
It would be freezing.
It's fucking, bro, you're white water rafting and in the background you got the Swiss Alps. They're covered in snow and shit. It's summer. They've still got snow on them. Bro, the water, and then the safety, the guy doing the safety talk is like, look, if you fall in the water, don't panic because it's that cold. Your body might go into shock and your muscles might contract, but don't panic. Like, nothing's going to happen to you. Just swim like Michael Phelps. You need to swim back to the boat, grab onto the boat, whatever. Well, all right, whatever. And then we're going down, we're rafting. It's the raft's getting pretty fucking gnarly. And then we get to a part where it's kind of calm. And the guy goes, the instructor's a sick cunt. We followed him on Instagram and shit. He was cool. He was Kiwi cunt. He's like, all right, when I say go, the people on the left side are going to jump in the water and then the people on the right side are going to rescue him. That's like a safety drill. And then when we pull yous in, the people in the right are going to fall in the water, vice versa. And we're all laughing, thinking that he's fucking around. And then you just look to the boat in front of us and you just see them all just go, dooshk, jump in the water. And we're like, what the fuck? He's like, all right, go, go, go. We're like, wait, what the fuck? So I've just gone, all right, fucking dooshk. Me and Cody have gone in the water and instantly, bro, you go in the water and it was like, bro, like you go in and your body goes into shock. I was in.
It's that
and I was
cold.
Like, yeah, I was like, it was that cold where.
And you were in bodysuits and shit as well, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think
Try
that's
and keep
why,
you warm.
to keep you warm. Because every other time I've done whitewater rafting, I was in boardies and no shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
But here they were like, no, you got to put these fucking suits on, bro. I jump in the water. It's that fucking cold where your muscles instantly start hurting. You're in pain. Like the tips of your fingers are sore. And then because you're in a wetsuit, the water gets in the wetsuit and makes you even colder. So I'm in this fucking river, bro. It's rapids and shit. It's that shallow. My feet are hitting rocks and shit. I'm going, fuck. I'm like, are we supposed to be in the fucking water right now? And then as I'm going, because I'm a fucking small guy, so I've gone in and I've instantly, the rapids, I'm the river's bitch. I'm hitting rocks. I'm
You're
going
like a
sides
leaf.
to-
You're like one of those,
leaf-
you know those leaves that just float
Yeah.
on the top of the...
And then the guy's going, get back to the boat, get back to the... I ended up getting rescued by another boat because I was getting ragdolled that much by this fucking river. Bro, it was fucking unreal. Then we got back in the boat and you're kind of trying to walk, like you're freezing, right? But in that moment, it's unreal. And he's giving us info on the mountains and shit, bro. It was fucking sick, man.
Was there calm bits of the whitewater rafting?
Yeah,
or was it
yeah.
always like, holy shit?
No, there was parts that were fucking... There was even one part where... So the guide has majority of the time control of the boat. He's like the guy steering and you guys are just helping him. We got to a point where it got that rough. The boat somehow turned 180. We were going backwards and you could see, but we got photos of his face. We've lost complete control. So the boat's going free for all through this rapid, bro. And you can see him. He's like, holy fuck. He's like, all right, everyone get in the boat.
He's going backwards right now.
Yeah,
Like, he's
backwards.
Like this.
We're all going backwards, and he's trying to turn the boat around. And then it got to the point where you can tell we had no control of this boat anymore. So he just goes, "All right, get in." So get in means you have to jump off the side, kind of safety tuck in a brace position in the boat in case you hit something. So he's like, "Bro, get in." We're like, "What the fuck?" So we're in this little boat, bro, like little peas in a pod for the brace position. And then I turn around, bro, and all I see is there's a ginormous boulder, maybe to the roof of this bedroom. Massive boulder. And I'm like, holy fuck. And we just go, boosh, bro, crash into this fucking boulder, bro. I don't know how the boat didn't flip. And then you just see his face and he's like, all right, get up, like go forward. So we're trying to get this boat back around, bro. It was fucking unreal, bro. It was insane. And then after we got the boat around and it kind of, the rapid finished and it was calm again, he just kind of looked at us and he goes, that was called Plan B. And he goes, I can't believe like we just got out of that. And then he's like, celebrations. And we all put our oars up. We're like, yeah, like, bro, like we lost complete control of the boat.
It's good he told you that after the fact. Wouldn't you have panicked if he's like, okay, guys, so this is Plan B. I hope we make it out of this. You'd be like, what the fuck? You don't want to know that your fearless leader
While it's
has
happening,
lost
yeah.
control. Yeah.
It was fucking crazy, bro.
What's the language barrier in Switzerland like? They speak English?
Nah, yeah, everyone can speak English.
Okay.
Everyone can speak.
Switzerland is sick,
They don't
man.
even
I
have
wanna go.
they don't even have their own language. I'm pretty
Just
sure.
cleaner?
I think
Just a
they
cleaner country? Like-
bro, clean, no graffiti, no rubbish on the floor. Other than it just being expensive, man, bro, it was amazing, bro. They don't even have their own language. I think they speak like French, German, and English.
Isn't it?
They don't have their own language. I don't think. Like, what do they speak?
Yeah. They speak, I don't know, Dutch or something up there. I don't know. Swiss a language? Swiss. I'd love to go to Switzerland, man. Apparently, too, you can see the aurora, like northern lights and shit up there.
Switz for me gets the S tier, boys.
Yeah, I think it would be similar to Australia. The
It
lifestyle.
was very similar,
Yeah.
man. It was unreal. Only place for me that gets the S. Like, I could fucking live there.
They speak Romance, German, French, and Italian.
What the fuck's romance? That's fucking weird. I've never
Never heard of that either.
In my goddamn
Okay,
life.
well, just
Yeah, go for the
to
questions,
wrap it
bro.
up, we got a couple questions from our viewers. Only a couple. From Zexa Jezza and M16. Zexa says, in the Discord, oh no, he said this on Instagram, sorry. Did you see any Germans climbing walls? I think that's a reference to the Berlin, to the, what is it, the West Germany Wall, I think he's talking about.
No.
what were the locals like? Like, who had the weirdest locals out of all the countries? Do you see any weird kinds like walking around? Or the nicest? Which had the nicest locals?
Greece.
Yeah, Greece were the nicest. Like,
Yeah. I think the weirdest was probably Belgium, just because we went to Rampage and there was a lot of weird fucking heads.
That's like the weirdest of the weird that go to
they're
those.
like,
yeah,
because there was not one good-looking girl that wasn't in our friend group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's right.
At Rampage, there was just like
Ogres and
ugly
shit.
guys and not really attractive girls, and it's like we're like, fuck, all these like we're the hottest cunts there, like guys as well. I'm just like, I feel like we're the hottest cunts there, and maybe that's just us being like biased. But I'm telling you, bro, these European guys, if there was some heaps of attractive people, they were hiding in the back corner or something near the toilets or whatever, and never to be seen again. Because the only people I've seen were like tall European alien looking guns, just like
Alien League. And then Jezza says, did you, by the way, Jezza also happens to be in Europe at the same, everyone went at the same time this year. I feel like I've seen everybody
they
in
knew me
Europe.
and Iggy were going, so they went, we'll follow them.
shout out to Safe Boys,
But
bro.
I think he's still there. But Jezza says, did you flush the toilet paper in Germany? Because I fucking did.
No, so I was in
What's
Greece.
this about?
They've got their plumbing still like 18th century.
You're not supposed to
You're not
flush.
supposed. So they've got a little bin next to every toilet. You just got to put your shitty diaper in there.
Oh.
I said, fuck that. I didn't get. It's not my problem. You didn't have the good plumbing. So I was still. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't like doing heaps of toilet paper, but I was like, you have to at
Shitting
least.
in the
Like, you know that first wipe, that's the dirtiest wipe. You're not going to put that in a garbage bin next to you, bro. Come on.
See, another reason why Australia is tops, man. Something we don't think twice about.
Yeah, I'm not ruining the romance in my relationship with Tori for their sewage system. As in, like, when you're staying with your misso, the last thing you want to keep some romance alive, right? I feel like that dies a little bit when she's sitting on the toilet and she's like, what's that? What's that smell? It's like,
It's Joey's
coming
shit
from
in a
that bin.
bin.
And then she lifts up the bin, maybe to put a tampon in the bin or whatever, and then she sees, even though you wrap the tissues up, you see pooey tissue. You're like,
Joey's
come on,
shit.
bro. Like,
Yeah, it was
That's
fucked.
the pasta we shared last night.
is that ravioli?
Then Jezza also says, this is a good question. What place would you never go to again? For me, Greece is like a third world country.
Yeah, great. Again, the
So he would
TikToks,
not go to Greece again.
I wouldn't go to Ibiza again.
I didn't think Greece was bad enough. I think Greece has got enough things there to keep you busy touristy wise, where you forget about the economic,
the real life, yeah.
yeah, because you're there. But in saying that, I feel like Ibiza, there was less to do, so you realize that, like,
Man.
this is really expensive.
I would never
And
go
there's
back
only, it's your mainstream kind of clubs and music. It's what you see on Jersey Shore or Geordie Shore, where they take the camera there and the crew is just like in a booth, like it's typical music and it's like really overpriced. But yeah, I feel like
You can have a similar experience here even, but like just for
I
half the price.
would
yeah.
can Ibiza, like legit.
Yeah, I would never go back there.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you did it.
Yeah.
Then,
Oh, yeah.
M16 says through the Discord.
Okay,
So join the Discord if you haven't. M16 says favorite meal in all of Europe. What was your favorite meal? He asked 3 questions. First one, what was your favorite meal?
Probably the paellas in Spain. They were unreal. Paellas.
Mine in Greece. It's called
Vegemite gyros, mate.
oh my god, Euros's. So we had these. What was it? It was like a traditional. It's called moussaka, and it's Greek traditional. Like it's like their version, their take on shepherd's pie, but better
Yeah.
because it has like mincemeat with like shredded eggplant. The eggplant's obviously cooked in garlic and all that shit. Shredded eggplant through the mince. Like a bit of cheese, like feta cheese or poutine cheese, maybe even both. And then a layer of mashed potato on the top, and then they torch it so it's on the top, so the potato's like crispy. Really nice. Really
Sounds
nice.
good. That sounds pretty nice.
So that for me in Greece, and yeah, the paella.
Oh, how good was it, bro? Oh.
Was it seafood?
No, you
Yeah,
can get
you get-
chicken,
you get whatever.
beef. Yeah, there's a heap.
I got the seafood because I'm
Yeah.
a bit of a seafood nut. I paid €39 for 6 oysters. So €39. That was in Greece, but that just popped in my head because we're talking about food in there. But €39, which is
Like $50-something.
A lot.
Yeah,
For 4 oysters.
for 6.
Did it taste good?
Yeah, but you bet I made every gun count. I swirled that oyster out of my mouth. I was like,
Yeah.
Spat it back out and
Yeah, well-
swallowed it again.
spat it in Tori's mouth and she spat it back.
He also says, M16, another long trip you'd like to go on. What country, culture / events? Anything else you want to
Yeah,
on the list?
last place for me to see, then everything's ticked off my bucket
Japan.
list is Japan.
Yes, sir.
Again, that would definitely be probably just me and Chloe, more than likely. Again, just because every holiday I've done has been
That's the,
so many
that's the thing
people.
too. In
It's-
Japan, the culture is not very.
It's not party to 15
Yeah,
people running amok.
no.
It's not that at all.
They won't like you.
And not just that, because there's so much to see and do. Like, I've already got a list of things I want to do in Japan, just me. Right? So I'm sure Chloe would have her
Super
own.
Nintendo World.
Exactly.
Of course.
If you go to Japan with even 5 people, he's going to want to go here and here. He's going to want to go here. She wants to go see this and this, but I want to go over here.
Japan,
no way.
Japan
Like,
is my
that's-
number one place, and I've always said
Yes.
to Rose, I said I want to go a month at least, a month, 3 weeks. I want to go.
I'd go
minimum
between
3
2 to
weeks.
3 weeks.
Like, I got so much shit to do. I want to go Kyoto. I want to go Osaka.
Yeah.
I want to go everywhere, man.
Bro, there's a fucking restaurant there I want to go to where you fish for your own food, cunt. It's a big tank there and everyone's got fishing rods, and whatever you catch, you can choose to eat it or not.
It's just
Like,
restaurant,
what?
restaurant,
The
restaurant,
fuck,
restaurant.
bro?
Imagine
And
they
then
fish out a dog.
Yeah.
I've seen places where it's like a vending machine and it's a secret door and then it goes into a bar. It's like,
Yeah, it's
everywhere
shit
you
like
look,
that, like-
so cool. Where would you like to go next trip?
Next trip, I do want to go to Japan, but that won't be next. But I will go there one day. Next trip, we're going to start, by the sounds of it, 2.5 weeks in Italy, but all through Italy, like
Oh, really?
Florence, Tuscany, Sicily,
Yeah, yeah.
Rome, Venice, Amalfi Coast,
Yeah.
and then maybe a few days, like 5 days or 6 days in Morocco or something, maybe. But maybe like 2 more countries max. But I want to go for maybe 4.5 weeks max. I don't think I'm gonna do 6 weeks again.
Yeah.
But like you said, I feel like with like you go with Chloe, I'd go with Tori. I feel like when you go with your partner, it's good going in a big group, but there's a lot of energy in a big group, and no matter how close you are, you're always gonna
It gets
step on
tiring.
each other's toes,
Yeah.
like piss each other off because. It's like when you're driving and you get road rage, right? You act out more when you're in the car because it's high pressure situations. When you're traveling all the time, you're so
It's
like
go,
on
go,
edge,
go,
on edge
go,
a little bit
go,
because
go.
you're like, oh shit, like and someone's running late, or I forget my fucking passport almost, or
Yeah.
shit like that. People piss each other off, and you know, it's just like. And like you said, people want to do this, people want to do that. You can do your own thing separately on a big trip, but naturally, you want to kind of stick together. Even though I
Yeah.
went in there with the mentality, I'm not going to let anyone else affect my trip. I can do this to do that. Even though we all did separate things on the trip, heaps. Sometimes Iggy and Chloe went out with whoever, me and Tori doing this. We did do that, but in a big group, you feel obliged almost to
Yeah,
do
you
what everyone
feel-
else is doing.
yeah, you feel
It
more-
always comes back, you know. The
Yeah,
energy,
you feel more
Yeah.
inclined to stay together, which
Yeah.
is so hard with fucking 12 people. It's very fucking hard.
Like Iggy said, I'll just go. Yeah, I'll just go
Yeah.
me and Tori.
Well,
But
at least you guys did that. This is probably maybe the last trip you guys are really going to do.
Last year, that was the
scale
last
all
trip.
together.
And I think
But-
that's why so many of us come, because we knew that. We're all
You're
fucking
getting old.
pushing 30,
Kids,
bro. Like,
marriage,
yeah.
all that shit. But for me, I got 2 places that I really want to go. I want to travel everywhere, but like the 2 places. Well, now Switzerland's up there, but Japan always number 1. And for me too, Dubai. I want to see that shit.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see
That's
that
only
shit.
an 8-hour flight, isn't it?
well,
That's a nice
well, that's
flight.
what me and Tori are going to do when we stop over. We're going to make sure we stop over in Dubai because to split up the flights, because it's such a long flight. Instead, we're going to actually stop over Dubai and stay there for a few nights.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
then you can experience Dubai and it doesn't feel like a long ass flight.
Exactly
to get to
right.
Europe.
Yeah.
You can stop there halfway. My cousin just went to Dubai. It looks fucking sick.
Bro, it's like
unreal.
a sci-fi movie, man. I seen a video of this dude I follow, like a travel dude, and he's in like the hotel staying at is in the artificial island of the palms, and you can actually see the shape of the palm, like out his window. And then in the mall, the shopping mall is a massive aquarium, and this is inside a shopping mall. And in the mall, in the aquarium, in the mall, they have a boat ride. with like a glass bottom boat.
My
This is
God.
in a fucking shopping center, in
Yeah.
a massive. Oh, it's unreal.
You know
So
you got
you-
money when you have that.
So
right?
you do want to travel. I thought you weren't interested.
When I was young, but now of course I want to travel. You know, but I
So
was-
Japan, because Japan's your number one, you would go there first. You would go there first.
Japan, I gotta see that shit. I was
See,
Japanese.
Is
in my
there
past
any?
life,
Is there
man.
a ballpark where you would be like, listen, I've got to go by this year?
Nah,
not this
right.
year,
It will,
but like-
it will be soon. And when we have some money to put
Yeah.
a trip together, we'll go.
Because you don't want to go where you're budgeting too much, where you're going to miss out on
Mm.
everything. You want to go there and be able to spend money like comfortably and be
And-
like, we're good for this amount.
Obviously, it's different when you're on your own, but it's been the way I'm like this in life with everything. The way we've been raised as well, especially on trips. Our family, we're very blessed and lucky. Our family have money's never been an issue. When we're on holiday, our family mentality's always been: you're on holiday, whatever you want, just
Yeah.
go. There's never budgets never come up. So now I have that mentality, just everyday life. Like I'm a splurge. Like you want to live life, man, have fun. So when I do go on a trip, I don't. You know, even when we go to restaurants all day, it's just always like,
Yeah.
who fuck the money? Like, who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
So I want to make sure we have enough to kind of, splurge a bit.
Trading will pay for Japan. trip
Exactly.
anyway.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
The
not
trading
worried
will
about it.
pay just like a trade fucking pay
Even
for
like you
half my
said,
trip.
Japan. If we go us two and a couple, the four of us, that would be fucking. That's a cool thing. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
but
You could go with two other people. You know, you're
Yeah.
saying
double date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not as much energy. And
But
if-
not just that too. What that would be sick. Which me and Chloe have said that we're like, fuck. Do you reckon like Rose and Dylan will come on? And I honestly thought you wouldn't. I was like, I don't know. They've just had a fucking kid. I don't know. But that'd be cool because we can get accommodation, same hotel, separate rooms, obviously. Because then we can do shit together that we want to, and then say there is a night where you want to go out just to dinner. You two, you can, and we
whatever
can.
the fuck
It's
we
not,
want, yeah.
like we can still do whatever. But I'm sure me and you will have the same interest anyway. But when you're in a group with so many people, and not just that too, like my friends, as you guys know, they froth their anime like it's a religion. So I already know if I go to Japan with these motherfuckers, they're only gonna want to do anime shit. I want to do a little bit of that and then some.
Other shit.
Not just like I've already spoke to Mikey. He's like, yeah,
don't you froth it just as much?
no. I like anime, but I don't like. I'm not like some of the boys. It's all they watch. I prefer, mate. Give me Peaky Blinders over any anime any day. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But I do like it. Like I was hanging out with Mr. Meagley today. Shout out to Mr. Meagley from Trip Jack and Mafia Records. I was hanging out with him and he said, bro, when I go to Japan, he's like, I'm doing 3 weeks of just anime shit. I was like, yeah, I'm not going with you then, bro. I was like, sorry, buddy, because that's
There's a lot of shit. Like I want to
There's
see.
so much
I want
shit to
see
do.
the monkeys sitting in hot springs and shit.
what I want to fucking do, bro.
Anyway,
Shit like that.
The last question, and then we'll wrap it up. Recommendations for first-time overseas travelers. Which places are good for what? Ooh. M16 said that. Last question.
What was it? It was suggestions for first-time travelers.
Recommendations for first-time travelers. Which places are good for what? Any advice? Anything? Places you'd recommend first-time travelers?
Okay. Honestly, places I do recommend. I mean, Greece, no brainer. Very friendly, easy to get around. Most people could speak English. Greece was great. Recommend it. I do recommend Spain. Spain was
Even if it's not Barcelona.
yeah, just anywhere.
Portugal.
Spain, Portugal. Even though we didn't go, but it looks
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Even though I didn't go either, Albania. Our friends Tori and Josh went to Albania. Looks unreal.
Montenegro.
Before that starts getting popular. But the only like tip is that what he said? Tips and shit for first time travelers.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
recommendations.
Don't be scared to do. I wish this is me. I should take my own advice. Do research on where you're going before you book places, because like we said, like there's so much. And again, don't fall for the TikToks and the Instagram reels, because it's not this glamorous fucking 5-star hotels every single night. No, those TikToks that you see of that person has been at that same place probably for 2 weeks and then they go home. They're not out on the streets dragging suitcases and fucking trying to get cabs at fucking 1 a.m. and having language barriers. No, like that's very different. Like that's like 5-star resort traveling where you go to Bali for 2 weeks, but you're in a 5-star resort, but you're not really seeing Bali. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. So just kind of bring your expectation down 1 notch, do your research, and then when you get there, you're not going to be so like culture shocked. You're going to be like, oh, okay, this place isn't the best, but there's fun shit to do here and there's fun things to see and shit like that. That's my advice.
Yeah.
that's yeah.
I think personally, like, don't try to bite off too much, like more than you can chew, kind of thing. Like for me personally, it depends what you're into. But me personally, if I'm to do London or like England and shit, I want to do a whole just UK trip because I want to do personally Ireland, Scotland, obviously London, and I feel like you could do a whole trip just dedicated to that.
Yeah, you could just do 2-3 weeks just there.
Yeah,
Like,
but and then just I don't know. It's good to do what we done as in terms of taste testing. So if I was a first time traveler, my advice is do a similar trip than what we done in terms of having no more than 4 or 5 days in one country. Because then you get a good. It's almost like you're doing your own Kentucky. Because obviously you can do a Kentucky, but the only bad thing with that is you're not in charge of when you wake up. You're made to wake up early as. So the biggest complaint I hear about Kentucky is you're go, but it's really, really fucking early. Like you'll but you'll get out. You gotta have a big one. Whether you have a big one or not, you have to be on that bus at 6:30 a.m. You're sleeping on the bus.
Fuck that.
At least the way we did it similarly. So I would suggest booking your own flight, like Iggy said. Do the research. Don't bite off too much, like more than you can chew, and just do what we done, kind of thing, and just taste test us. Because now I'm a bit more familiar in what I'm interested in. Now.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, there's always things you're going to learn and pick up along the way. Like we should have had more time in certain places. That's always going to happen. But I reckon if I was you, first time traveler, try and do a fair bit of countries because you want to know what you like and don't like. And you it's always your second travel over in Europe, which is I reckon, which is a bit more like, all right,
The better one.
now.
Targeted.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to do next year less countries, but stay longer in each. Because I want to feel like I'm actually living there, not just a tourist. But even though I'm a tourist, but yeah. So yeah, that's my fucking advice.
All right, boys. I think this has been a banger. It's been a long trip. We got it all out. Thankful to have you guys back home safe.
Good to be back, man.
Get some rest. Thank you for watching, tuning in. Check out the website. Check out the store. Remember, we're .com.au.
Which
Chip Jacket Apparel,
I've
Chip
got
Jacket
to update all of that. It's business as usual, fellas.
We're back in business.
We're back to business. We're back to working.
I got a song dropping on the 18th, actually. Danger.
I heard a snippet. That shit fire, man. Like you're fucking.
Is there a feature or is it just yourself?
Just me. Just me.
Bro, the line with that, like with Wombat and Cursor and shit, I was like,
How
damn.
many
like,
verses you got in this?
It's only 2. It's a short song. It's about
Nice.
2 minute song. But you can pre-save it now. Links in my bio. Link tree as always.
Guys, we'll talk about this next week because this is kind of just like a catch up and more like a Europe talk. But next week I will talk about the new schedule. Again, man, I've finally escaped the Matrix. I'm out of the 9 to 5, so the streaming will return, the trading videos will return, the fucking music will return, gaming stuff is going to return, podcast stuff are going to return.
We're going to do some YouTube shit,
We're
man.
going to get back on our YouTube shit. We're going to be doing some fun shit, boys. I'm talking like we'll just go to the zoo and just eat a bunch of mushrooms and shit, look at monkeys and shit. Like we're going to be doing some cool shit.
Upgrade to the studio. We'll get table, headphones, everything.
Table, like we are. I'm telling you, boys.
We're moving up.
We're going to be eating lobster every podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Good to be back. Thank you very much,
Thank
guys.
you for watching.
We'll see you next
Catch
week.
you next week. Salute.